talking politics and the whacked out world. Every headline makes the chaos swirl. It's time for a smoke break. David drops in Monday and Thursday on Happy Hour. Mr. Thespian feels Tuesday spotlight on Happy Hour. Eddie stops by on Friday with some checks on Happy Hour. Laugh a little louder while the whole world swirls. Hanging out in the chat will change your world on Happy Hour. On Happy Hour.
Calling all stations. Clear the air lanes. Clear all air lanes for the big broadcast.
It is the big broadcast. Happy Hour, D-Stock 93.1 FM, WHCB Friday edition. To my right and your left as you're listening and watching, the one and only Eddie Bader, and the much beloved and glorious Terry Adams. To my right and your left.
And here they are.
And you're stuck in the middle with me. How about a smattering of applause? It's Friday afternoon already. I can't believe. Jeez.
I want to ask you guys this. Okay, as I'm getting older, time really is flying by.
It is.
I mean, is this going to continue as we get older, going faster?
It gets,
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I mean, unfortunately, we had a major power outage in Jay's studio Thursday morning. But it also happened to be Leon Day. Leon is Noel spelled backwards, and it's celebrated because it's 6 months till Christmas.
I mean, it's July. We're fixing to celebrate July 4th next week.
Yeah.
Then it'll be Christmas before you know it. I know.
It's to me, I mean, I'm trying to catch up, but
Well, it starts when you're little, because when you're single digit, you can't wait to be double digit.
Right.
And then you can't wait to be a teenager. Then you can't wait to get your license.
Yep.
Then you can't wait to get old enough to vote and drink. And then it just explodes from there.
it does. I literally remember turning 40 going, this, wow, I'm 40. This is, this is where it ends for me kind
game
of thing.
over.
And yeah.
Yeah, I never thought I'd be where I am. now.
Yeah.
Terry Adams,
You're absolutely correct.
100%. The Big Snack Commission meets on Friday.
Yes, we've got official business to discuss today.
Okay.
We have two separate brands of Nutter Butters. We have a store brand and we have the official, I think, Nabisco brand. There's a $4 difference between the two.
Whoa. That's
So
a
I
lot.
thought let's see if the $4 difference is justified or not.
Butter, butter, peanut butter
Yes,
sandwich.
sir. And they are delicious.
Well, I had never tried a Nutter Butter until a couple of days ago.
What?
You've never
like
had?
'em.
Oh my God, Greg!
No, I'm not a big cookie adventurer. I'm like
No,
my
but it's
chocolate
peanut
chips.
butter.
It's peanut butter, man.
Yeah.
Peanut butter on peanut butter.
I mean, dogs worship it.
Yes. Oh, yes. You ever want a pet to do anything? That's what
Peanut
you get.
butter.
I know that. There's this dog toy because you don't want a big dog to get overweight,
Right.
Oh gosh, no.
but you tuck the peanut butter deep into the thing and it'll spend hours just trying to.
Yep.
I've seen that. It was a Kong toy or something like that
Yeah.
because they make a Cheese Whiz. You can do the same thing with. You put it into the toy. So don't get confused and think it's regular Cheese Whiz on your cracker. Make sure it's
Yeah.
Not
Give
the
me my
pet
cheese
version.
whiz, boy. I love that.
right.
I love it.
Well, that's all we have this afternoon.
That was fun.
That was good.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Good
Greg.
deal.
I appreciate it.
No, I played And When I Die by Blood, Sweat, and Tears to open the show because of the passing of David Clayton Thomas at age 84.
Oh, I thought he'd killed himself years ago.
No, you're thinking of Chicago.
Oh yeah.
And-
Great cast,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
The connection there is that Blood, Sweat, and Tears came along on the same label as Chicago.
A lot, very similar.
At the time,
Yeah.
horns were becoming part
horns,
of rock and
Horns,
roll.
yeah.
piano, yeah.
And he had such a unique voice. And
Yes,
then
he did.
this morning, just before we started at 6, I told the whole lame ass story. I'm a $2 an hour talk show producer for NBC Chicago.
Cool.
And the record guys would come around every week with the new stuff. And
Do they give you samples and things?
And money?
oh, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And
No,
cash. Yeah.
no,
No cash?
No drugs or anything?
not that well,
I'm sorry.
I did see in my one urban radio station experience, not
Yeah.
that you should read anything into that, but I used to find treats on my desk.
I just assumed that was the norm in the
Yeah,
business,
I did
really.
too.
Got taken for a ride in a fancy car with a hot woman that was,
What was she selling?
it was free.
So you
Sure
bought it.
was.
Oh, no. No,
You didn't sample the freebies?
Even pharmacists and drug companies
that
figured
kind of
this
a
out
guy.
years ago. They will send in the hottest women to sell you
Of
the most
course.
expensive thing.
Sure.
That way, when you buy it, you're
Sex.
still smiling.
Sex sells. baby.
100%.
Always has.
Yep.
It is the number one tool. Maybe there's a better way to put that. But anyway,
The truth, though.
so our general manager, Columbia Records, was hosting a big private party in one of Chicago's legendary restaurants, and it had a small stage. And they said, "Come enjoy a steak dinner on us," and with a surprise mystery guest.
Oh,
So my general manager said, "I can't make this. Would you like to go?" And I said, "Steak dinner? Are you kidding? Of course I'll go."
sure.
And I went, and the food was fabulous. The drinks were free.
Who was the guest?
Yes.
The Columbia executive says, "Thank you all for coming out tonight. We appreciate your support for our product here in Chicago. And we thought we'd treat you to a little concert tonight. Please welcome Blood, Sweat, and Tears."
Oh, wow.
There's
Greg.
about 60 people, give or take,
Oh man, what an intimate experience.
You ain't
in this
kidding.
lounge. And they came out and they gave us a 1-hour show. And
Special.
you can't possibly imagine how great and perfect the sound was in that venue.
Mm-hmm.
And David Clayton Thomas went. He worked up a good sweat during the show.
Mhm.
But when they were done, he went to every single table, asked for our names. Who do you work for? What do you do?
I love that.
Thanks for being here.
Wow.
Just totally
Makes
gracious.
Such a
Yeah,
difference.
big
Oh.
difference.
A lifetime impression.
Yeah.
I never had contact with him again after that. But I was a Blood, Sweat, and Tears fan before that. So that was just like, wow. And in the big cities, the record companies used to do those kinds of things.
Yeah.
Got to see Harry Chapin in a very similar environment. Got
Ooh, that
invited
would
to
be
a party
Cats in a cradle, baby.
Yeah.
in
man.
an outdoor place near the Merchandise Mart on the Chicago River.
All right.
Free, I think it was a Mexican thing. Anyway, free food and drink.
Yeah.
You got to write a book, Greg. I'm sorry.
telling
you
you,
got
I'm-
to write a book.
At this point, just turn on the tape recorder.
And
Just
then-
turn on the tape recorder.
Then they came out and said, "We've got a special musical guest. You've probably heard a couple of tunes of his. Please welcome Harry Chapin." I
But see,
mean,
in Chicago, that's where, I mean, it's happening, especially at that time. That's a happening place.
yes.
Evidently.
Yeah.
Now you wouldn't wear Kevlar. Well, you'd have to wear Kevlar
Oh,
if
yeah.
you're going to be hanging around the Merchandise Mart after hours.
I can imagine.
But yeah, and so I told that story. He was such a distinctive voice. They just didn't have the same number of hits that Chicago did to become that kind of a factor. But I look back and I feel so privileged, am I allowed to use that word,
Yeah.
Blessed.
to have had all these unique opportunities.
Especially, guess who your next guest is going to be, and you're just, you have no idea. All of a sudden, it's Harry Chapin.
Yeah,
Wow.
Or Blood, Sweat, and Tears. You're like, okay, I'm glad I showed up.
it's wild stuff.
Yeah.
Hey, Michael McDonald.
Oh, yeah.
I've got such a long way to go to make it to the border of Mexico.
Yacht Rock, baby.
I'm on the air one, I think it was a Friday on Waxy 106 down there, and we're cruising, and the receptionist calls, and she said, "Michael McDonald is here to see you." I said, "Michael McDonald who?" I don't know any Michael
Did he bring his
McDonald.
brothers, the Doobies?
No, he brought his mom and dad.
Really?
What?
So what he did, he was just dropping by all the South Florida radio
Being
stations.
smart.
His folks lived in Sunrise,
Brilliant.
and
Brilliant.
came by just to say thanks for playing my stuff.
Brilliant.
Tell you that's marketing.
You better believe it.
I don't know if he realized it. I think he did. That's
Brilliant.
marketing right there.
The cool part was I had his mom and dad on the air, and
Of course.
what's it like to watch your son achieve this level of success? He's on every record that we play practically, because he was doing a lot of background vocals in addition to singing lead for the Doobies and stuff. So things like that, those are great experiences. You're right, I should tell him.
I'm just saying.
Book.
And he was especially normal,
Really?
especially with his mom and dad.
Very humble. Yes. All right,
Yeah, no, he was as genuine.
You know,
as-
there's a lot of people that think he ruined the Doobie Brothers.
really?
Well, but Tom Johnston had issues. I forget what took him out of the band, or if they temporarily fired him. He eventually wound up back with them. And so the Doobies had a different sound for a while, but my favorite Doobie sound, frankly, is Tom Johnston.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, I agree.
rocking down the highway.
Well,
listening
Michael
to
McDonald's
music.
voice to me is unique. And even when he's singing with the Doobie Brothers, I still think Michael McDonald because I've just heard so much of his solo stuff.
Yeah. So, some good stories.
All right, I got a question for you.
Yeesh.
When you were with the Columbia Record Company, did they ever bring my name up about owing them some money for the Columbia Record Club?
I don't recall. That was a long time ago, Eddie.
I know, but I've always been worried
Did
about
you
it.
the penny an album thing?
Yeah,
13
maybe
cents.
more than twice, and then the CD came out, and I ran that one for a little while too. I don't know if they ever got their money back.
Start making up names.
I think they got sued
hope so.
over the way they ran that thing at some point.
Is that right?
Yeah.
I hated it, but at the same time, once every couple of years, I'd get 12 more cassettes and start again.
Exactly.
Well, I really haven't paid much attention to the news, which is
That's a good thing.
That's a good
Who
thing, dude.
cares?
oh, good.
Yeah,
Nothing we can do about it. What difference does it make?
right.
Yeah, it's going to be what it's going to be.
Pretty much.
David Blackman sent out a cool thing. It's a picture of Donald Trump. And the title of it is Just a Reminder. China kicked out of Panama. Venezuela secure without a war.
Yep.
No World War III, which the Democrats are already predicting and behind the scenes trying to start.
Exactly.
Iran's military defeated. Strait reopened. No boots on the ground. No U.S. recession. Gas prices falling. Jobs expanding. Lower taxes. Secure border. Deportations continuing. Stock market at record highs. Pedophile networks being dismantled. 146,000 missing children found, and there's a few more.
Do you remember, Greg, decades ago when they were going to do it, they always did a Veterans Day parade in New York. Decades ago, suddenly that one year they said, we don't have the money to do it. Guess
Really?
who stepped up to the plate and paid for it?
Donald Trump.
Donald Trump.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's.
He will never get credit
Oh, of course not.
for
No.
being a decent human being. I remember when when they have nothing else to do, let's play the race card.
Yeah, it makes me
And I
sick.
remember a black woman that was working for him in the accounting department had an alcohol problem. So he sent her to rehab, paid her salary, made sure that
It's a lot of money.
all her bills were covered, and then supported her aftercare.
Great.
And she went on to have a great life. And she told this story publicly, but it was just ignored
Nobody wanted to
because
listen to
the
the.
media is not interested in that. They're
Amen.
such sick bastards. And now, wow. I mean, we fought wars. The president needs to go on national TV, demand the airtime from NBC and ABC and the outlets that have nothing good to say about him.
Right.
Demand the time, which he has the right to do,
Yep.
and talk about the blood and treasure that was sacrificed to free people from the Nazis, the efforts that were made to bring an end to the Soviet Union, because we have people getting elected that represent exactly those values.
I mean,
The
haven't learned
Nazis were the Socialist
Yes.
Party of
that-
Germany.
Exactly. We haven't learned that lesson. have we?
That's. I
No.
can't believe it, but we haven't.
And we've got hardcore communists winning in some of these.
Which is life that bad where you feel like this is your best option, or are you that stupid that you're going to believe they're giving away the free stuff and you're going to get it?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
part of it.
I think
Good
that's
way to
it.
look at it.
I think so.
I don't get it either.
It just makes no sense to me.
No, it doesn't.
You ever been hired by a communist? You ever know a communist to hire anybody?
No, and they're generally very unhappy people.
Yes, this is true.
Anybody ever see a picture of Leonid Brezhnev smiling?
Not that I can recall.
No. Khrushchev, they all look pissed.
Mm-hmm.
I have huge eyebrows too.
This is true. Stalin with that gigantic
Yeah, with a-
mustache.
Yeah, he was worse than Hitler. I mean, let's be honest about it.
Yeah.
He killed more people
Oh,
than Hitler.
no doubt.
And
Well, FDR was too weak in his
Yep.
last year
Yep.
to stand up to Stalin, and it was
Patton
in there
tried.
calling Uncle Joe and all that.
Patton tried to tell him.
Yeah, and if he had listened, we could have avoided a 35-year-old Cold War.
Yes, sir.
But I digress. Now we've got kids on college campuses waving Stalin's photo around like, yeah, this is
Like
what
he's
we
a
want.
big hero.
Stupid sons of bitches.
I just don't. I'll
Hey.
never get that.
Well said.
That's the nicest thing
Yeah.
you could say.
I
It
agree.
is.
Ignorant.
They are.
And drinking water, just like the doctor tells me to.
Good deal.
Doing the thing.
I saw you put a little article out there about Caitlin Clark.
Yeah, the thuggery. She's being,
Like,
and I believe it's racial in nature.
It is.
1,000%.
It is. Yeah.
1,000%.
Totally racial in nature.
That little white girl getting all the money,
Yeah.
they don't like it.
And not only that, she is a big reason the WNBA has any kind of status at all.
Amen.
Well, it wouldn't exist, as David points out, if the NBA didn't underwrite it.
Yeah, there's no doubt. What do you call it? They're basically their social program, and it's the truth. That's what the NBA social program is. But I see the video, and I think it's. I'm glad it's finally being called out, but it's been going on for well over a year now. And what happens if she leaves and goes to Europe, which I'd love her to do that.
Oh, I thought she was going to.
I would love her to, just to
Yeah,
give the big
just
middle finger
fed
to the
up.
WNBA.
So
Yeah.
Y'all going to miss my money.
Yep, exactly right.
Money I'm
Because
gonna
her
bring
games that she's in, whether it's home or away, are sold out.
Yep.
Nobody else's are.
Well, she also uncovered a lot of people of the wrong sex playing
Oh,
in the
yes.
NBA too. So
Guys masquerading as women?
hard to
It
believe.
happens nowadays.
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
nowadays.
You can be as pretty in skirt and makeup as you possibly can with fake boobs, but if you got a wang, you're a dude.
You're a dude.
It's kind of how it works.
And there are substantial differences between the two physical makeup.
Yes, there are.
Money down the drain. I'm just looking for any stories I may have missed. Hey, the New York Mets fired their manager today.
Oh my God, who the hell
Really?
cares?
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But somebody has to take it when you're
Yep.
your overpaid team. I'll tell you what. There's a player on the Mets. He is signed the biggest contract in baseball history, $756 million
Good Lord.
for 13, 15 years.
Wow.
Juan Soto.
That's insane.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Well, when Juan Soto joined the Mets, he found out that a couple of teammates were Donald Trump fans. And he went to management and said, I'm not playing with them.
Then give
So
us
they-
your give some
Yeah,
money
that's right.
back.
See you later.
They traded away Brandon Nimmo, who was a good center fielder, and one other player, and brought in all these other guys who have pretty much failed. The Mets are one of the worst teams in baseball.
That's what they deserve.
Exactly.
That's
Exactly.
insane.
So
That's crazy.
yeah, TDS is the. But of course, the media will never write this. But that tells me that Juan Soto is a petulant prick
Yeah.
and does not belong.
I'm not going to play with him. I'm not going to play with him. In fact, I want him out of here.
And their owner has the money to tell them to screw off. Here's your check. We don't need you.
Be done with you.
And by the way, I'm going to pay you, so you're not allowed to play for any other team. So sit on your ass. and
Exactly
grouse.
right. I'd pay him whatever I could do, bare minimum per year, to sit his butt down.
But so many of the players in MLB are from countries that were run by communists and
Yeah, a lot of Caribbean
hardcore
countries.
socialists,
VRs.
and they don't want to go back there. They know how good it is. And I mentioned all the achievements by Trump. David reminds us these are the media narratives we've been listening to that have yet to come to pass. Quagmire, forever war, tens of thousands of boots on the ground, $200 oil. It fell below 70 yesterday.
Okay.
$10 gas. It's $2.98 at the local QT today. Stock market crash, global depression, blue wave in the midterms.
Haven't really seen a lot of that, Greg. I got to be honest.
Oh, that's gone. Look, even though the Republicans seem like they're trying to throw it, I still think they're going to keep the House and the Senate.
I just don't see your Democrats doing nothing but throwing sand. So what have you got? If you got a better plan, so be it. But there's nothing.
Well, they don't.
They don't.
All they have is anger,
Yeah.
misery.
Yep.
And crazy people. Oh, I got a clip from the blue-haired lady.
Well, a Gargamel looking lady.
Oh, my God. She is hideous.
Her, Greg. I wish somebody would
Uh-huh.
dye her hair.
I believe this is a clip. Mark Wayne Mullen.
Yes.
I love him, man. He doesn't take
He's a bit
any
of a
crap
bulldog,
from
ain't he?
anybody. Very much a bulldog. This is, let's see, Blaze Media. Okay, these often don't play the first time I hit them. Let me put it in audition so our YouTube followers can do. Okay, there you see her at. In fact, let me share the screen so people can see it as well. You can see that a lot of advanced planning goes into the show. And let me put her up there.
There you go.
All right. The commentator's at the top. The blue gargoyle is on the bottom.
God,
Let's
she's
see if we can get this to play.
Somebody come get your grandma and take her back to the nursing home. She's lost her damn mind.
Let me just say this to you, sir. Again, it is my time. 3,900 children were separated from their families.
450,000 kids were lost in Biden's administration.
Do not interrupt.
Don't you point your finger at me.
I will point my finger
You're a
at
hypocrite then. Did you get as upset about the 450,000 kids that were lost? You didn't say a word about it. For 4 years, you never said a word.
Mr. Secretary.
Could you put him in his place for
You should put your place.
No one is taking you seriously with this blue hair. You're 100 years old. Go back to the nursing home and shut the f up, please. Her and Nancy Pelosi.
the children, we love.
God, these are Democrats. Where do they come up with these creatures? Why do they keep electing them?
That's the part I don't get. What has that old blue hair ever done for anybody?
Nothing. And if let me ask you this: if your grandma is still around and she shows up at your 4th of July picnic with purple hair, you're probably going to be wondering, hey, maybe grandma needs to be tested.
Yeah, look out.
Who do we have on the phone?
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't get it.
I got it. Hello?
It's Soldier Boy.
Hey, Soldier Boy.
Hey, Soldier Boy.
Yes.
Hey, you know what I would have if I had a gray-haired, a purple-haired person come to the picnic? I'd have to break out the broccoli, cauliflower, and asparagus, some ranch dressing, and become a vegetarian just to keep peace at the damn picnic.
You could.
Hey, Greg.
Ish.
You know, I noticed one thing. If I put myself in a room of 100 women, okay, myself and 100 women, and I had to pick which ones were liberal progressive, it'd be so freaking easy to pick.
Yes.
Yeah, the hot ones.
They wouldn't have to even say a word, not utter one letter, not one thing, not open their trap one time.
Oh, hang on one second. There's a poll on Fox. Trump's approval is back up to 50%.
That doesn't surprise me. I still think that's a little weak.
I agree.
Yeah.
Anyway, go ahead, Soldier
Well,
Boy.
you ever notice a lot of the progressive liberal women when they're out there protesting, there are never any, I don't see any lipstick lesbians out there. All I see is women with no makeup on, no hair, and look like they just dragged themselves out of pajama pants and a T-shirt.
And they're threatening a sex strike. I will not
No worries with
have sex until we get change in this country.
Okay.
Like, that's going to...
Yeah.
Hey, they're going to have a sale on turkey basters then.
Couldn't do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because they're going to, are you going to have a strike on sex if nobody wants to have sex with them? God.
Been that way.
I know. It's amazing me to lack of self-awareness with some of these unpleasant-looking people who are on sex strikes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll be missed.
Exactly.
Thanks for the call.
See you, Soldier Boy.
All righty. What's a barbecue?
Dude, I was
Smoky
by there for
nose?
lunch the other day.
You did?
Yeah.
What'd you think?
No
What'd you get?
disappointment there. I just got a sandwich because I was getting something to go. I was heading to Luverne to look at some houses.
Burn.
And just happened to look up, and I said, I've been looking for this place. It's right there, right out of Lagoon Park.
Yeah.
Incredibly convenient.
The Lagoon Park Shopping Center.
Yep.
And that Petro station is right there. That's your checkpoint. When you
Yeah.
see that, it's right next door to it.
Exactly.
And I plan on working my way through the menu over there.
Yeah.
Next up, it'll either be a Monte Cristo or the smash burger.
I thought you'd like a Monte Cristo.
Monte Cristo.
We had them in. It's too bad you weren't here, Pamela. It was just me and Pamela.
Of course it was.
And they brought in 2 huge tins of
really?
brisket, chicken, ribs, 6 different sides, including the cabbage, which I love, baked beans, green beans, the mac and cheese, which is so thick you got to cut it with a fork.
I love that mac and
Love
cheese.
mac and
Greg.
cheese.
Yeah, you can't. You're gonna break a plastic fork in that stuff because it is so cheesy. Sometimes cheesy is really good,
Can be.
and their processes. Their cook came in and talked to us. It's a 24-hour thing
Oh, no doubt.
just to get the brisket exactly right.
It's
Yep.
a lot
And
of
believe
work.
me, they do.
A lot
Yeah,
of
to
work
make a
do
good
it
brisket,
right.
especially
Yeah.
a good tender
It's
brisket.
a lot of work.
Many of our listeners have recommended the potato twists. Some you can get them loaded with cheese and bacon and jalapenos.
Oh, yeah.
Little sour cream. And of course, if you like pulled pork or chicken, turkey, they've got all of that. A complete barbecue menu, good kids menu too, including grilled cheese
Yes.
with twists. So please try it. Full bar. They're open for lunch on Monday from 11 to 2 and then Tuesday through Sunday from 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. Their phone number is 649-1110 here in the 334-649-1110. And they've got a Facebook page you can check out as well. That's Smoky Notes in the Lagoon Park Shopping Center.
Traffic is brought to you by Baumhauer's. Start 2025 off with legendary buffalo wings from Baumhauer's Victory Grill. Baumhauer's has great food, service, and fun. See you at Baumhauer's Victory Grill.
Well, already a busy afternoon on this Friday. We have 3 accidents to tell you about. Taylor Road at Vaughn Road. The accident is on Taylor northbound towards I-85. Also, Highway 31 at Federal Drive in Hope Hall. Accident there. And I-65 northbound at exit 151. Light to mostly moderate traffic all over the Montgomery area. Keep it here. We will keep you updated. Imagine graduating from high school with your college degree already in your hand. That's the power of early college at Trenton State Community College. No debt, no delay, just a college degree. Go to TrentonState.edu for more information. I'm Wendell J. Montgomery Skywatch Traffic.
News is brought to you by Bath Innovations. Call Bath Innovations today to schedule your free in-home consultation.
From the Blue Water Broadcasting News Center, here's today's top stories. 2 more suspects have been arrested in connection with a shootout in Montgomery last month. 18-year-old Rontarius Cortland and a juvenile male were taken into custody on Thursday. All 3 suspects are now facing multiple charges stemming from the May 30th shootout on East South Boulevard. Several vehicles and an occupied building were struck by gunfire during the incident. A new president and chief executive officer has been named to lead the Southern Poverty Law Center. The SPLC Board of Directors unanimously chose Ryan Haygood to fill the role. Haygood will take over in late August amid allegations the SPLC secretly funded hate groups like the Ku Klux Klan. A Montgomery man has been sentenced to 40 years for the rape of a 5-year-old girl in Elmore County. 35-year-old Stephen Barnes pleaded guilty to first-degree rape during jury selection last month. Barnes was dating the victim's mother and staying at her home when the assault occurred. Barnes has remained in police custody since his arrest 7 years ago. From the Blue Water Broadcasting News Center, I'm Sky Mosley.
Bath Innovations of Alabama can replace your old bathtub with a low-step shower featuring built-in seating, secure grab bars, and slip-resistant flooring, often installed in as little as 1 day. Call Bath Innovations of Alabama today to schedule your free in-home consultation. Welcome to Eclectic Coins, Montgomery's largest coin dealer, specializing in buying and selling investment-grade gold and silver coins. And they have a large selection of rare coins and coins from around the world. Visit them at 543 Northeastern Boulevard or on the web at eclecticcoins.com. Eclectic Coins, where collectors who know go.
And this is a painting of my grandfather, the only one he ever had made.
Sometime, take a close look around your house.
This sewing machine was my Aunt Mary's.
If you have possessions that are irreplaceable, consider this. Each year, over 65,000 American homes suffer a fire due to an electrical problem. Are our possessions safe? To know for sure, call Crosby Electric, your exclusive provider of CurrentSafe, the world's foremost home diagnostic system. Using high-tech equipment, Crosby Electric will check your hidden wiring, panel box, light switches, and electrical outlets to pinpoint potential problems and make sure your things are safe.
Oh, my daughter's second-grade art project. I'd die if something happened to this.
Some things can't be replaced by insurance. Don't wait another day. Call 272-2085 for an in-home no-obligation assessment or visit crosbyelectric.com. Don't just think it's safe. Know it's safe.
Tired of spending your weekends fighting weeds, patchy grass, and a mower that never starts? Mosley Lawn Pros is the solution. They handle residential and commercial lawn maintenance, landscaping, cleanups, and property care so you don't have to. They show up on time, do the job right, and leave your lawn looking sharp every time. Stop stressing over your yard and start loving it. When it comes to your lawn, call the crew your neighbors and local businesses trust. One call, one crew, problem solved. Mosley Lawn Pros, built on hard work, driven by quality. Find them today on Facebook or Google.
E-Bike Oasis, E-Bike Oasis, E-Bike Oasis, ride for free. E-Bike Oasis, E-Bike Oasis, E-Bike Oasis, ride for free.
At eBike Oasis, we're more than just Montgomery's best electric bicycle store. eBike Oasis offers free 1-hour electric bicycle rentals and a full-service electric bike repair shop. Stop by eBike Oasis in Montgomery today for free rentals, repairs, and electric bicycle brands in town.
Rich Thomas Weather, a service of Riverside Chevrolet Wetumpka. If it's Chevy, it's Riverside. Best price, best selection. Check them out on the web at riversideusa.net.
Rich Thomas Weather.
Hi, everybody. Air conditioners will be working overtime over the next few days. Can't wait to see the power bill. High temperature today in the lower 90s, lots of sunshine. Heat index near 100. Muggy tonight. Overnight low temperature down to about 73. Rain chances over the next few days, very low, not 0, but 20% or less each day. Saturday's high 93, 94 Sunday, 95 Monday, Tuesday. Heat index near the 105 danger range. From the Blue Water Weather Center, this is Rich Thomas.
When the heat hits to the river region, don't wait. If your AC quits, Hands Heating and Air offers same-day service, or your diagnostic charge is free with their Comfort a Day or You Don't Pay guarantee, plus 24/7 service with no overtime charges.
News and talk without the static. The River Region's most trusted voice. News Talk 93.1 FM WACV.
And now, Dad Joke Theater.
Let's go to a concert, my dear.
You know we can't afford concert tickets.
But, darling, these tickets are only 45 cents.
What concert can you see for only 45 cents?
Why, it's 50 Cent featuring Nickelback.
Join us again for another Dad Joke Theater.
Good grief. Yeah. We do try to inject humor into the show whenever we can. It's 3:40 on this Friday happy hour. We have a call from Sam, and then we're going to take a deep dive into the Nutter Butter controversy.
Yes, I think we should.
Sam.
Sam, I am.
How you doing, Sam?
I'm doing pretty good today, guys. I'm about to go outside and play in the yard. Every time I go, a rain cloud chases me in. So I'm living. Things are good. Also, 50 Cent, and I heard that little thing y'all just played. 50 Cent, he didn't get to be a millionaire with playing 45 Cent concerts. I'm just, in my mind, that sounded better. Okay, let me just stop. Normally, I would wait for the movie Maven, but with the panel we have, Terry and
we have a panel.
Eddie.
Panel.
Fancy word
I had no
for
idea.
the chumps that showed up and came in the studio. Hey guys, have y'all seen or heard anything about that popped up over in Europe called Citizen Vigilante? I just felt like it was appropriate time. Citizen Vigilante. It's been banned in Germany, and it's reason it's causing a racket in Europe. It's the opposite of this film Brad Pitt just did, Another Day in America. This is a man that's upset. They ask the questions. It questions the immigration policies of Europe and what's been done. This man's upset about his
Europe's
daughter
history.
being gang raped.
Their history.
Yeah, man. Oh yeah, and but it's violent. Oh, good Lord. And I don't support vigilantism, but at what point? Because it shows you as the police become more lackadaisical and corrupted. At what point will you take matters into your own hands?
Right. It's the safety of my family.
Yeah, exactly.
That's exactly right. But I think Elon Musk, he's posted the movie. I haven't seen all of it yet. I've just seen a couple of clips. Like I said, it's an old traditional revenge story, but it's modern and it asks the right questions.
Good.
And I just wanted to, yes, sir. I just wanted to share that with you all.
What was the name of the movie again, Sam?
Citizen Vigilante.
Okay.
I sent Eddie.
I saw something about it on Facebook, but I didn't get a chance to look at it.
No, guys, I sent y'all a couple of but yeah, it's something you're going to hear more about it over the next couple of days.
Okay, I'll check it out, Sammy.
Yeah, man, the show's great. Thank y'all.
Thank you, bro.
All right.
All right, now our real purpose here today, on behalf of you, our listeners, is to, with the Big Snack Commission, to make determinations. And we have the very popular Nutter Butter cookie and a
store-bought version, or store brand, I guess.
That's supposed to deliver the same taste.
Well, I don't know. It's supposed to be similar, but Like I said, there's $4 difference between those 2 packs of cookies, and I think it's about the same amount of cookies.
Now, I will say this about the Nutter Butter. I love the traditional
Yep.
peanut shape. It's
Yep.
even got grooves to make it look authentically peanut.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a cookie with peanut butter.
Yes.
And so is this one.
So is that one. And
So-
with the similar markings, but not shaped like a peanut butter.
The
or
Nutter
a peanut.
Butter cookie is better. The Nutter Butter cookie is more crisp.
Mhm.
It has a better taste to it than the other one does. Just the cookie part.
So we start with the Nutter Butter and then compare that way. I think that's what I'm going to do.
I did it the other way around, but
Me too, and I agree with you, Terry. The cookie.
Where's the milk?
exactly.
My bad.
Got to have milk.
My bad. The Nutter Butter is a better cookie. However, is it $4 better?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
No. 2 maybe.
Maybe $2, yeah.
I'm
And I,
with you on
you
that.
know,
It reminds
used to-
me of the Girl Scout cookie, the peanut butter
Yeah,
cream.
exactly.
Very similar.
Exactly. But used to, you know, I remember store brands were cheaper, but not that much cheaper. I was very surprised. $4
Yeah, that's a lot of money.
for cookies.
It used to be.
Yeah.
Let me clear my palate
Yep.
It is peanut butter, Greg. I did forget about that part.
because I want to be fair to the generic brand, which I'm not trying. I agree with Terry.
Yeah.
Nutter Butter's great, but it's not $4 better than this.
It's not. However, if you're shopping,
In fact,
you're just as good.
yeah.
If you're shopping, and one was $8, one was $3.
Wow.
Yeah. What you got to say for yourself, Greg?
This is the freaking problem with the Big Mac Commission. Because we have to try the food and
Had to do it live, baby.
The only way.
actually like the generic better.
Really?
I think it has a little more cream. Cream's a little sweeter.
Peanut butter is a little creamier to me.
Yes.
Yep.
So
Interesting.
Think of all the people who may have just saved $4.
I just couldn't believe that. I mean, that's the big reason I grabbed them. I couldn't believe the price difference.
Yeah. Shocking.
Yeah.
All right. So the Big Snack Commission rules in favor of the generic brand
Yes. Store brand. Yep. 100%.
as a less expensive alternative to the original Nutter Butter.
Yep.
Okay.
And they're both good, but for the price, store brand wins.
What are these wonderful looking?
Oh, no, these are some parfaits because I know it's summertime. I want you to help keep that summer body of yours going. So
these are healthy, right?
Yeah, they're healthy. You got some fruit in there. You know, you keep showing me them legs. I'm going to make sure you're staying healthy.
Hey, I could be on an operating table a week from today. So
Well, I could be hit by a bus tomorrow, Greg, but we're not looking at sad things, are we? We're looking at positive.
no, it's not a sad. It's the removal of a potential danger.
I like the way you put that.
Yeah, I mean when the doctor comes in and says,
Danger, Bill Robinson, danger.
you got to pay attention.
This is true.
Do what the doctor says. So I will be reaching out to all of you to because I may need to be covered for a couple days.
That's fine. Give me a holla.
We'll see what happens. I'll know on Tuesday.
Okay.
Bulletins at once. What's this? Skipper seems to have seen that film. He did not like the Nickelback joke.
Really?
Disappointed.
Disappointing.
He wouldn't pay a nickel to see Nickelback. Yeah, so there's that too. He says the film that Sam was talking about is kind of like the old Bronson movies.
Yeah.
Death Wish, same kind of theme.
Those were good movies. I remember the Charles Bronson series, Death Wishes.
Yeah, they were great.
They were good movies.
Yeah, he did several good movies.
But now, as far as his acting ability, and I was young, so I can't really be too critical of it, but I don't remember him being a very powerful actor. It was
He was
more of
very
a-
stoic.
Yeah.
You know, he was a World War II veteran. He
Mhm.
actually was a hero in World War II.
Is that right?
A lot of those guys were.
Yeah. He's pretty much the same guy in every movie.
Yeah, oh yeah, no doubt. No
Yeah,
doubt.
he is who he is.
Did he ever smile?
That I
Unless
remember.
he just killed somebody, usually.
I really don't remember seeing him smile.
I mean, he was in so many World War II iconic movies.
Mhm.
30 Dozen.
Oh,
particularly.
yes, 30 Dozen
He was
was
great in that movie.
Great.
And of course, that's all I can pull up right now.
All right, what else is in the news?
U.S. military strikes Iran in response to them throwing a little drone action on one of the ships.
When are people going to realize that this world, we have fought so many wars over radical Islam?
Yeah.
Here we go again. If something's not done, we've lost Europe.
I just posted a story sent by one of our fine correspondents. Check this out. It's on my Facebook page if you'd like to see it and then share it. Breaking from Hamtramck, they have some Muslim majority cities in Michigan.
Oh, yes, they do, man. Dearborn.
God, yeah, it's gone.
Yeah.
Courtesy of their great governor, Gretchen Whitmer.
Yes, she is.
Frau Blucher. Here's the story. In Hamtramck, Michigan, they've made it official. Backyard religious animal slaughter is now legal there.
Oh, my God.
The all-Muslim city council voted to let residents sacrifice goats and sheep at home.
Here we go.
Nothing says assimilation like slaughtering a goat in your backyard for religious reasons.
Now, when we lived in Turkey, that was a annual tradition. I forget what time of the year it was.
That's
close to Easter.
That's their world. That's cool.
Right. And it was fine. That was over there. That was, and I didn't go there complaining at all.
No.
It was hey, that's y'all's culture.
That's right.
But to come back here and now say we have a 100% Muslim city leadership, and this is the kind of things they're going to allow? No.
It may take something like that to wake up the animal rights activists and other groups that'll be the line that they draw.
Yeah, I'll be very curious if they'll get involved.
It shouldn't take that to get their attention, because I don't see compatibility anywhere.
No.
Flooding the streets at 5 o'clock because of a call to prayer, stopping traffic. Who else gets to do that? Nobody else would do that. Right. Because there's an element of consideration, not for the feelings of others, for the rights of others.
Yeah.
Crazy.
That's just disturbing.
Here we go.
And you don't ever hear of cities in other countries where there are U.S. citizens running the city board.
No.
We just don't do that.
No.
Yeah.
But we allow it?
Well, you can't, in other countries, you can't just go and buy land in other countries.
This is so true, Terry.
You can't do that like you can here.
Yep.
We're setting ourselves up.
Guess who else is having a come to Jesus meeting?
Shortwave, take it down, quick. What's it say? Shut up.
Listen carefully, because what you're about to hear is going to shock some of you.
No.
Gavin Newsom now opposes the massive new tax on billionaires in California. I'm not making...
You gotta be kidding me.
How many companies had to leave before he came to this revelation?
He's begging Californians to vote no on the billionaires tax in face of mass exodus. Pitches a nationwide tax hike. Well, that ain't going to happen either, you douchebag. What the hell's wrong with you?
No.
God help us all.
Man.
They already do pay their fair share in taxes. They employ thousands of people who pay taxes because they build industries and companies. And yeah, they're wealthy, but they earned it. Nobody gave them a government grant. The people who got rich and don't deserve it are the people that have been stealing from the taxpayers out there with phony nursing homes and luring centers in Minneapolis.
Luring centers, baby. Yep.
You preach on, brother.
So, cut the crap. It's a little bit too late. And boy, oh boy, watch out. New York, they're really going to be seeing an exodus. They have nobody there to pay.
I was going to say, there's going to be no one there except for the people that can't afford to leave.
Yeah. Pretty much.
And
how do you think these commies are getting elected, these crackpots, these flat-out socialist communists? Where are the lame-ass Republicans on this pointing out, hey, we fought wars to take this type of government out of other countries where the people were enslaved. And now we're going to invite it in here and elect it to office?
That is what we've done.
The hell's wrong with these people? And they'll be the first to complain when they get what they vote for.
Yep.
Stupid. It's just beyond stupid. But he was the one that pushed for all this stuff, and now he's suddenly against it because they are leaving. And, of course, the media, for the most part, ignores all this. They want whatever the left wants, the legacy media. So you don't hear too many objections from them. It's really kind of a twisted system. How about this? John Bolton Mr. Deep State. He has pled guilty.
I am the walrus.
To retaining classified info. He's facing up to 5 years in jail, and I hope they make him do every minute of it.
Amen.
Let's see. Oh, I love the way they characterize him on LibertyDaily.com. War whore. John Bolton pleads guilty to retaining national security information. Oh, and here's another headline. Democrats' communist revolution will destroy America if the right doesn't take it seriously.
Yep.
Absolutely. But, you know, we're talking about these people getting elected in places where the Republicans and conservatives have just
They've
left.
given up, man. They've
left. You know, so all that's left are these blue desperados who, for some reason,
Need
still
something for
think,
free.
Yeah. Who's going to pay for it?
That's my part. There's no one left for them to tax.
And Trump has been talking about this.
Yeah, I'm glad he
so
has.
much.
I'm glad he has.
354. If you are confronting a life crisis like a divorce, sometimes somebody from the past, I tell the story once in a while. A buddy of mine down in Florida got a call from his ex. They had a shared custody agreement. And she said, I'm calling to tell you I've moved to Colorado and I've taken our daughter with.
Oh, boy.
Colorado's not right around the corner from Florida.
That's not fair.
And my friend absolutely flipped out. He made the mistake that many do. He acted on emotional impulse, made threats. He wound up getting in a little bit of a trouble over that when the real issue was she broke an agreement. You need a lawyer to go in and advocate on your behalf when that happens. And he waited too long to do it. It did not get a deal that he was happy with in the end. If you need somebody to advocate for you in that kind of a situation, you want Dana Delk and Jacqueline Tomlinson. They're very experienced. They have the legal wisdom, but they also have the look in the eye where they can assess whatever your situation happens to be and come back to you with a plan. Okay, this is where you are. You should be upset about this. However, it's not forever. We've got a plan. This is what we're going to do. And at the end of us, this is where you're going to be. Let us do our job. You focus on keeping your marbles rolling in the same direction. We'll take care of this on your behalf. I would not want to go up against them in a...
No, thank you.
No. When they take your advocacy seriously.
Yeah.
And that's what you need when there's a crisis. Same thing for other family issues. If you're running into issues trying to adopt, or there's problems with blended families and things like that, let them step in and help sort out the chaos and restore calm and normalcy to your life. That's what they do best. They can also help with wills and other matters. I mentioned adoptions. They have years of experience in hundreds of cases in court. So they're experienced. And again, the legal leadership, it's on a level of its own. For a consultation, reach out at 819-4810, 819-4810, or you can read all about them. Read some of the reviews on their website, the AlabamaFamilyLawyers.com for Delk and Tomlinson, attorneys at law.
Representation is made that the quality of legal services performed is greater than the quality of legal services performed by lawyers.
We are off to the traffic dungeon at 3:57. SRN News coming up.
Well, we have a new accident reported Chantilly Parkway right near I-85. This is going to be in the vicinity of Boyd Cooper Parkway. It is a minor accident. We're really not seeing a backup there, but please use caution. Also had an accident on Taylor Road at Vaughn a little earlier, minor in nature. Please use caution there. And coming into Montgomery on I-65 northbound, we had an accident at exit 151. That is a few miles out from Hope Hall, but be cautious if you're exiting there. We'll keep you updated. Davis Door and Sash is your trusted source for quality replacement windows and doors. Save 10% on materials when you mention this ad. Visit DavisDoorAndSashAlabama.com. Call 334-288-6010. Buckle up, Wendell J. Montgomery Skywatch traffic.
When it comes to your mortgage, who you work with matters. And this is one decision where local makes all the difference. Don't fall victim to flashy mailers, spam calls, or 1-800-lenders who don't even know your name, much less your neighborhood. Those lenders are often sitting in some faraway state, reading from a script, and chasing volume, not relationships. A local lender understands the market you live in, or should I say that we live in. At Alabama Home Mortgage, you can look at us in the eye and trust us with one of the biggest financial decisions you'll ever make. Local lenders don't disappear after closing day. Our reputation is built right here, one family at a time. So before you pick up the phone and call a stranger, remember us, Kim Williams and Madeline Cannon at Alabama Home Mortgage. You deserve guidance from someone who knows the community because they're a part of it. Give us a call at Alabama Home Mortgage today at 334-567-4223 or visit us online at myalabamahomemortgage.com. That's Alabama Home Mortgage, because there is a difference in mortgage companies. NMLS 1586368, Equal Housing Lender.
A new year brings new opportunities, and right now the market is starting to shift.
Interest rates are beginning to come down, which means more buying power and more options for buyers who've been waiting.
If you're thinking about buying a home, this could be the moment to take that next step.
And whether you're buying, selling, or investing, having experience on your side matters more than ever.
At Hannah and Eddie Realty Group, we're also growing our team.
If you're an experienced agent ready to make a difference in this market and want to be part of a team that values knowledge, support, and results, call Hannah and Eddie Realty Group, where opportunity meets experience.
Are you tired of the mainstream media's biased reporting? Do you want to stay informed on the news that really matters to you? Look no further than 1819 News. At 1819 News, we bring you the latest in Alabama news, politics, sports, culture, and more. We've assembled a team of journalists with Alabama values dedicated to the truth and the truth alone. Visit us at 1819news.com today. That's 1819news.com. Subscribe to our newsletter. Honest News, Alabama Values.
Lunch should be comforting and done right. At Epicure and Jack's Tavern, their meat and three is scratch made to order, not scooped from a steam table. Real cooking, real portions. And for guests 60 and over, it's just $10.99. It's familiar food, elevated, served with care. Lunch at Epicure and Jack's Tavern. Classic Southern comfort, a step above the rest.
From weddings and concerts to cookouts and construction sites, TT Porta Toilets has been serving Central Alabama for over 30 years. Whether you need standard portable toilets with wash stations or upscale restroom trailers for special events, the Tierce family has the right solution for every occasion. So when you're planning your next big event or project, make it easy on yourself. Call 285-5513 or visit ttportatoilet.com. TT Porta Toilets. Clean, convenient, dependable.
Broadcasting from the Riverside Chevrolet Master Control Center, this is WACV Cusana, News Talk 93.1 FM. When it's Chevy, it's Riverside.
With SRN News, I'm Bob Agnew in Washington. Some Venezuelans are taking the search for missing loved ones into their own hands in the aftermath of those back-to-back earthquakes this week. Many people complained today that they'd not seen state rescue teams, despite authorities promising a robust government response. Those quakes hitting 7.2 and 7.5 in magnitude were the most powerful the country has seen in more than 100 years, killing close to 600 people, and thousands were injured and an unknown number of people still missing. President Trump has announced he's seeking an additional $11 billion in assistance to U.S. farmers. He told farmers and ranchers attending a Rose Garden dinner last night that the administration is expanding markets for them in Europe, South America, and Australia. He also says that frozen Iranian assets will be used to buy U.S. farm goods to ship to the people of Iran. This is SRN News.
Did you really think Pure Talk was just going to sit back and watch America turn 250 years old without doing something awesome to celebrate? Of course not. That's why they're raising $250,000 for America's Warrior Partnership by the end of July. America's Warrior Partnership is on the front line of preventing veteran suicide. They've had extraordinary success, and here's how you can help. When you switch your cell phone service to Pure Talk this month, you'll be invited to round up to support America's Warrior Partnership. No pressure, but if you do, Pure Talk will match your donation dollar for dollar. And to further celebrate 250 years of our extraordinary democratic republic, Pure Talk is offering unlimited talk, text, and data for just $34.99 a month. Dial pound 250, say Mike Rowe. That's pound 250, say Mike Rowe. And happy birthday to us.
There's a reason for this. There's a reason education sucks, and it's the same reason that it will never, ever, ever be fixed. It's never going to get any better. Don't look for it. Be happy with what you got. Because the owners of this country don't want that. I'm talking about the real owners now. The real owners, the big wealthy business interests that control things and make all the important decisions. Forget the politicians. The politicians are put there to give you the idea that you have freedom of choice. You don't. You have no choice. You have owners. They own you. They own everything. They own all the important land. They own and control the corporations. They've long since bought and paid for the Senate, the Congress, the state houses, the city halls. They got the judges in their back pockets. And they own all the big media companies, so they control just about all of the news and information you get to hear. They got you by the... They spend billions of dollars every year lobbying to get what they want. Well, we know what they want. They want more for themselves and less for everybody else. But I'll tell you what they don't want. They don't want a population of citizens capable of critical thinking. They don't want well-informed, well-educated people capable of critical thinking. They're not interested in that. That doesn't help them. That's against their interest. That's right. They don't want people who are smart enough to sit around the kitchen table and figure out how badly they're getting by a system that threw them overboard 30 years ago. They don't want that. You know what they want? They want obedient workers. Obedient workers. People who are just smart enough to run the machines and do the paperwork and just dumb enough to passively accept all these increasingly jobs with the lower pay, the longer hours, the reduced benefits, the end of overtime, and the vanishing pension that disappears the minute you go to collect it. And now they're coming for your Social Security money. They want your retirement money. They want it back so they can give it to their criminal friends on Wall Street. And you know something? They'll get it. They'll get it all from you sooner or later because they own this place. It's a big club, and you ain't in it. You and I are not in the big club. And by the way, it's the same big club they use to beat you over the head with all day long when they tell you what to believe. All day long, beating you over the head in their media, telling you what to believe, what to think, and what to buy. The table is tilted, folks. The game is rigged, and nobody seems to notice. Nobody seems to care. Good, honest, hard-working people, white collar, blue collar, doesn't matter what color shirt you have on. Good, honest, hard-working people continue. These are people of modest means. Continue to elect these rich who don't give a about them. They don't give a about you. They don't give about you. They don't care about you at all. At all. At all. Yeah. You know? And nobody seems to notice. Nobody seems to care. That's what the owners count on. The fact that Americans will probably remain willfully ignorant of the big red, white, and blue that's being jammed up their every day. Because the owners of this country know the truth. It's called the American dream because you have to be asleep to believe it.
And he was right. He was a prophet. And we play that whenever we have our friend Terry Adams. Terry, let me ask you this. What kind of things are you looking into these days? You're always studying, always self-educating.
Well, we're all scared of AI because we know where AI is going. I mean, they've shown us where AI is going to go. But there are some good things to AI. For instance, ground-penetrating radar. They've got a new system where they've incorporated AI into that, and they have found that Stonehenge, we all know Stonehenge, that's a series of, well, underneath Stonehenge, there are, I think it's 6 cylindrical objects buried way underground that are in perfect alignment that basically ring those rocks that we see above ground. They're constantly finding stuff like that now with this new technology. We know they found under the pyramids, they found those huge columns that go down, I mean, hundreds of meters deep into the earth. We need to figure out what this stuff is, y'all. This points back to our past, and I personally believe that we had technology back then that is way above anything we have now. But we didn't take care of it, and we destroyed ourselves, is what it looks like. And the Mayans and a lot of the other people who are into this kind of stuff say this is our 5th go-round, 5th time humanity has come back from the ashes after destroying themselves. So let's hope this 5th time's the charm and we don't do it again.
Yeah, I think I saw something that they've now figured out how those massive Stonehenge boulders, rocks, whatever, sculptures, whatever they are, got moved. They were moved a good distance.
Yeah, they were quarried a long ways away.
At a time when we didn't exactly have semi-tractor trailers and cranes to lift those things up and move them. And they figured out how they did that. Was that part of what you were looking at?
Well, I haven't heard that. Now, 84 has a theory, and I kind of agree with it. You know, we know back in the old days when we had watcher angels around the planet that they forsake their heavenly abode, as the Bible says, and came down to the planet and took human wives. They had children called the Bible calls them the Nephilim. And Moses, who we believe wrote Genesis, goes on to say in Genesis 6, there were giants in those days.
Mm-hmm.
It's possible that these giants erected this. This may have something to do with what their gig was. I don't know. But it'd be easy enough for a giant to do that.
Has anybody in this group seen Disclosure Day?
I have not.
No, I haven't. Is it out?
Yes. Has anybody listening seen Disclosure
Yeah,
Day?
I'd love to hear a report on it.
Mm-hmm.
It's, for Steven Spielberg, it's a mess.
Really?
It is. Because the fundamental principle is, and it just, the way it's put together, you lose focus. I think they've been telling us now over the last few months with the release of classified documents that, yeah we're not alone.
No, we're not.
Right.
But what kills me is first they say, we don't know what these things are. Then they say, but they're not a threat. Well, if you don't know what they are,
Then
how do you know they're
know?
not a
Yeah.
threat?
Yeah.
That's what concerns me.
I find it odd that they have these amazing technologies that can fly sideways at 10 times the speed of sound and make these amazing maneuvers at high speeds.
Yeah.
But they do have bad pilots because some of them crash.
Well, we found out how to topple them. We found out a certain radar frequency will throw
Cripple
them
it?
off.
Oh.
See, they haven't. That's something I thought they would find by now for drones. You know, I'm
too.
being a drone pilot. My biggest fear is the thing crashing, so that I can think of a gazillion ways this thing can go down.
Yeah.
But to me, I'm still shocked that the modern world we live in, they're still amazed by, hey, we can't stop these drones.
Exactly, because we have things that disable radar guns.
Yes.
We have all this really cool. I'm sure there's something out there that can do it. Somebody just needs to come up with
Yeah,
it.
because it doesn't take much. It doesn't really take much at all to throw some of the drones off.
It's radio controlled, and you can intercept that signal.
Exactly right. Exactly right.
Yeah.
But one of the things I saw this week cracked me up. I want to believe in aliens. It was a meme. I said, I want to believe in aliens so bad, but now the government has told me they're real, so I don't know what to believe in.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, why now? Why now? What's going on?
Yeah.
You know?
Hey, there's the new Democratic Nazi, Platner, demanding voters give him their discomfort. What the hell does that
What's
even
that mean?
These people, man, they're just
That's,
just a big
different.
clown show.
Yeah.
Just sit back, get your popcorn, and watch them.
Yeah,
They're crazy.
the Democrats see Nazis everywhere in the Republican Party without, of course, any evidence. Then they make one their Senate nominee in Maine, and
Oh yeah, the one with all the tattoos. and
well,
stuff?
he's not really that bad about it, you know.
But he's
Yeah.
got this one tattoo on him. Yeah.
Just
Like
a
he
bad
does-
choice.
And then, you know, they're always talking about what misogynists we are. This guy,
Oh, he's a pig.
he should be
He's
in the
a pig,
dictionary
yeah.
under the word misogyny.
Yep.
And their staggering hypocrisy
Oh yeah, definitely.
is beyond calculation.
Well, to me, their biggest, most important weapon is the media.
Oh, yeah, 1,000%.
They're steering the narrative wherever they want it to go.
Well, I hope more and more people, and I think they are catching on to that.
I
And
hope
even
so.
now, like we've talked about, I think last week with the World Cup and so many Europeans coming over going, hey,
This is a great country.
this is the greatest thing ever. Hey, where are all the guns that I was supposed to be worried about?
Exactly.
Hey, where's all the hate I was supposed to be worried about?
That's at the crux of my July magazine column.
Excellent.
Oh, good.
For Boom.
Excellent.
Can't wait to read it.
Yeah.
Never thought that something like the World Cup
Right.
would be the reinvigoration that America needs to realize. We are spoiled,
Oh, 1,000%.
very spoiled.
From them shopping at Costco's, everything from Costco, things we take for granted.
Yeah,
Walmart.
exactly,
It's simple
exactly.
Walmart.
Yeah. I mean, really, we have no idea
Nope.
how much better it is here than the rest of the world. But that doesn't work for the power-hungry, hate America folks who are really going to make it great for you.
I just wish they would go out there and see the difference.
I-
Most of them have never left America.
I wish everybody it would be mandated that you have to go on at least one missionary
Oh, certainly.
trip
I think
when
that's a
you're
great idea.
child
Yeah.
or
I think
young.
that is a great idea.
Then see how people living in cardboard boxes.
Yeah.
Yet they take the time every day to wash their clothes so
Mhm.
they'll have clean clothes the next day, even though they don't know where they're going to get the next meal.
Right.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
That's a good point, especially when you're young. That's something that'll
Yes.
stick with you the rest of your life.
It will.
Let me take a quick diversion at 413 to some traffic from Skipper.
Traffic is brought to you by Victoryland. The winning is 24/7 at Victoryland. Go where the winners go every day, and you can be a winner too. Victoryland, I-85, exit 22 shorter, admission 19 and over.
Well, some good news. We believe our earlier accidents have cleared. We have light to mostly moderate traffic around the Montgomery area, but no real issues that we're aware of at the moment. Please be safe out there this afternoon. Wear those seat belts, and we will keep you updated when accidents happen to slow you down. Get $1,000 customer cash on Camrys at McKinnon Toyota at the lowest tax rates in Alabama, and it's worth the drive. McKinnon Toyota, exit 212 off I-65 in Clanton. Buckle up, Wendell J. Montgomery Skywatch traffic.
Yesterday was interesting, very hot day.
Oh, yeah.
And I went out to check traffic at 5 o'clock, and it was raining.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, and I thought Rich said it wasn't going to rain.
Well, the rain chance was light, but a very unusual thing happened. I was surprised when I left at 6 that it was raining even harder.
Thank you.
It apparently had not stopped.
Yeah.
I was surprised at 7 o'clock and then 8 o'clock when it was still raining.
Yeah.
And it's one of the most unusual radar loops I've ever seen in Montgomery, because this thing found a warp in the atmosphere right over us.
Yep.
And just kept regenerating until it rained down.
Twice this week, I take my boat out in the afternoon to try to go take some drone pictures of new property we got on the lake. Beautiful when I'm leaving. It's only about 20 minutes from the house, but as soon as I turn the corner, I see the clouds. And I'm like, all right, well, I look up the radar. All right, Rich shows me I'm in the clear, but I'm right on the border. Right on the both days. As soon as I got there, it starts raining.
Oh, man.
And I look at the radar, and like, well, Rich told me, but I was right on the border.
Hey, look at some of the millionaires in Congress. Ro Khanna, total douchebag, $232 million.
Sorry,
Really?
they need to be audited when they come
Thank
in
you.
and audited when they leave.
Oh, yeah.
The
What's the
bald
problem
and
with
evil
that?
Lana President. Bernie Sanders, $2.5 million.
He sold a lot of books.
We've got way too many millionaires.
Yeah.
You're one of them.
And Raphael Warnock, the creep from next door, who probably cheated to get in.
No doubt.
In the 2020 sewer of election fraud. Hopefully they'll be removing him. But so much of this, Elizabeth Warren, $7 million.
Oh, God.
There's a woman that makes sure that people lose their jobs.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's exactly right.
I don't know why there's no publicity in this, or why the former employees of Spirit Airlines haven't pointed her out.
Yeah, they
I'm
need to be
surprised they haven't,
raising
really.
Cain.
Yep.
Yeah, they were a monopoly if they were to merge with JetBlue. 15% of air traffic would have been between those two airlines. That is not a monopoly.
No.
That's
That's
not a
not-
majority.
It does not qualify as a monopoly at all.
So when she stood in the way of their merger, Spirit went out of business and 17,000 people lost their jobs, and she runs around like nothing happened.
Yep. I wish they would have. They're not going to, but I wish they would have given her crap about that every day.
They should.
These socialists all have the same look. The
they do.
big toothy grin, the big glasses because they want to look smarter than
Yep.
everybody else.
Well, they know better than we do.
Them socialists are multimillionaires because of capitalism. Yeah, that deserves to be pointed out. I need a break from this lunacy.
Let's take a break.
We're going to do that.
Trust is the number one reason why a patient chooses a healthcare provider. Adams Drugs has been your trusted healthcare provider since 1962 and has been voted the number one pharmacy in the River region for many years. We strive each and every day to provide you the level of healthcare you have come to expect from Adams Drugs. The employees at Adams Drugs take pride in developing relationships with their patients, from making sure your prescriptions are filled correctly to getting to know you and your family's needs and following up on any questions you may have. Adams Drugs employees deliver top-notch service. We ask you to visit us at any of our locations in Montgomery, Prattville, Wetumpka, Millbrook, and Pine Level Marbury and give us a chance to earn your business. You can find us at adamsdrugs.net for the location that is nearest to you. Adams Drugs is your local, independently owned Health Mart pharmacy. Health Mart, taking the time to listen and care.
At Montgomery Men's Health, we saw a bunch of patients last month. Almost none came because of an ad. They came because something happened. A fight with a wife who finally said, "Get help." A breakup. A new relationship that made them aware of things they used to ignore. A photo a friend tagged them in. One guy said he just stared at himself in the mirror. And that was enough. If today's your day, call right now. 334-440-3663. I'm Dr. Smith, urologist and advisor to Montgomery Men's Health. Built on almost 15 years of treating men in Alabama, one patient at a time. Dedicated to ED, low T, and male performance. Here's what happens when you call. We book you this week. We'll get a lab in an hour. For ED, we walk you through your real options at the same visit. A plan before you leave. Don't let today turn into next year. Call now. 334-440-3663. That's 334-440-3663. MontgomeryMen'sHealth.com.
I'm back to doing what I love and more. Thanks to the Good Feet store.
I suffered with plantar fasciitis for almost 20 years. I would try drugstore insoles and supports.
If you suffer with plantar fasciitis, we know the search for pain relief can feel like a hopeless ordeal.
I've been through surgeries, foot injections. I thought that foot pain was going to be with me for the rest of my life.
At the Good Feet store, we hear stories every day of all kinds of cheap inserts, expensive shoes, and other failed remedies people have tried that just didn't work.
I was trying all different things. Not a single one worked. And then I was driving past the Good Feet store, and I thought, why not? Give it a try. They wanted to make sure that they gave me the right arch support for my feet. Then it was like, okay, this is different. These make a difference.
I'm so glad I met Good Feet. That changed my life.
Don't lose hope. Give the Good Feet store a try.
We're located at 7341 East Chase Parkway in the shops at East Chase. Now hiring.
Get ready, Central Alabama, the biggest watermelon festival yet is happening Saturday, June 27th at Sweet Creek Farm Market. They're celebrating America's 250th birthday and all things watermelon with free admission, over 100 arts and crafts vendors, a watermelon eating contest, entertainment for the kids, food trucks, and family fun around every corner. It's Sweet Creek Farm Market's biggest arts and crafts festival ever, and admission is free. Saturday, June 27th, 10 to 4 on Highway 231 and Pike Road. Come hungry, bring the family, and celebrate summer at Sweet Creek Farm Market Watermelon Festival.
Hi, this is Carl Schmidt, naturopath and owner of the Herb Shop. Listen every Saturday to Winning Wellness and learn from experts in different fields of science and technology how nutritional supplements can help you.
Listen to Winning Wellness every Saturday at 10 a.m. Rich Thomas Weather is brought to you by Alabama Wholesale Lumber. For tough, good-looking roofs, it's Tamco Shingles from Alabama Wholesale Lumber. For great folks and great prices, call Alabama Wholesale Lumber.
Hi, everybody. Air conditioners will be working overtime over the next few days. Can't wait to see the power bill. High temperature today in the lower 90s, lots of sunshine. Heat index near 100. Muggy tonight. Overnight low temperature down to about 73. Rain chances over the next few days, very low, not zero, but 20% or less each day. Saturday's high 93, 94 Sunday, 95 Monday, Tuesday. Heat index near the 105 danger range. From the Blue Water Weather Center, this is Rich Thomas.
The views and opinions of the following program are solely those of the host and other contributors. These do not necessarily represent those of Liberty Acquisitions 825, Blue Water Broadcasting, its management, staff, or any advertisers.
The Red Pill Pharmacy is open, and we have a word from this woman.
On his way out the door, Joe Biden issued two pardons, one for his son, Hunter, one for Dr. Tony Fauci. And both of them start the clock on the exact same month, January 2014. In the last 11 days, the outgoing director of national intelligence, Tulsi Gabbard, has dropped two bombshells. First, about 120 secret U.S.-funded labs in 30 countries, 40 of them in Ukraine. Then, last Thursday night, the cover-up of where COVID really came from. So here's the question we need to answer by the end of this video. Was COVID a foreseeable accident that a corrupt system just exploited? Or did they build the machinery to ensure it would happen? And no one would ever find out who did it. Now, these releases don't just prove a COVID cover-up. They hand you a map of a dangerous biolab empire with one man at its center, Dr. Tony Fauci. This network moved the most dangerous research on Earth beyond the reach of Congress, beyond the courts, beyond you. It gave us the worst pandemic in a century, and it may have been a significant cause of the Ukraine war. I'm Barbara Boyd. I've spent decades tracking how the imperial deep state operates, how it captures institutions, manufactures consensus, and then destroys anyone who challenges it.
I like her. she's not trying to be an influencer with fancy clothes and everything. She's trying to get to the truth.
Never heard of her.
But she's absolutely 100% right. So will Anthony Fauci see consequences? And does the Biden auto pen pardon stand up in a court test?
I don't see how it does, but I got a feeling it's going to. And it's depressing, but I think that's going to be the case.
It depends on the judge it goes before who appointed him.
Which I'm so sick of hearing about Biden and Obama appointing judges. Let this go. Let that go. Good Lord, man.
Yeah. Well, there's a reason. They knew that these things may be coming up, and they wanted people in place that would dismiss them and make them go away.
No doubt.
They covered their tracks.
And nobody's a bigger criminal who hasn't been charged than Barack Hussein Obama.
100%. 100%.
Yep.
There's a great video. Maybe I can find it. It's a picture of Barron Trump, and he's standing next to that abomination that they built on the lakefront.
Yeah.
The Klingon prison that is now the
what it
Obama.
looks like, man.
It does. It's a hideous piece of crap.
Where's the inspiration in that?
And as Barron walks up, he lifts the lid on the building and throws his trash in it and closes it.
I need to see that.
Who sent me that? Remind me.
That's a good one. Because I see that building and it looks like containers that have been dropped from the sky with a little bit of concrete around them. And that's what we're running here.
Yeah, this is what. And by the way, almost all of the contractors who built it have not been paid.
And they're finally starting to say something.
And hopefully realizing who they're dealing with.
Yep.
He has no intention of paying for it.
No.
He thinks he's special. What's he supposed to do? Sell his house on Martha's Vineyard or one of the houses in Hawaii?
Well, he can't do that. There's global warming. And with the rising oceans, he don't want to stick nobody with the flood.
Got to enjoy it before it's flooded over, right? And from here in Montgomery, the insanity continues.
All right.
A man who reportedly fired more than 30 rounds at Montgomery police officers during a situation late last night is now in custody and facing multiple charges.
I hope so.
Officers responded to the 9400 block of Bristlecone Drive. Do you know where that is?
Not off the top of my head.
Bristlecone Drive.
Bristlecone. I'm looking at it real quick.
Got a little map here. Oh, it's out near Roy Thornton Road.
Oh, near Ray Thornton, really?
That's strange.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were out of the 9400 block of Bristlecone Drive around 11:30 on a domestic disturbance call. It's in the Deer Creek subdivision.
Yeah, that's a nice place.
Yeah.
Upon arrival, officers attempted to make contact with an intoxicated adult male who had armed himself with multiple weapons, including a rifle equipped with a high-capacity magazine. During their approach, Bowers fired more than 30 rounds at officers. Nobody was hit.
God, and they didn't kill him?
That's amazing to me.
It is to me, too.
Incredible
You shoot at a
restraint.
cop, they are going to kill you.
Right.
The MPD SWAT responded to the scene and was ultimately able to take Bowers into custody without further incident. He's now being held without bond, thank God,
That's a plus.
in the Montgomery County Detention Facility for discharging a firearm into an unoccupied vehicle and 2 counts of attempted murder.
You shoot at a cop, they're going to kill you.
That's how you get killed by cops.
That's right.
Our police chief, Mr. Grayboys, says our officers showed exceptional courage under fire. I'm thankful they returned home unharmed. Their actions reflect the strength and discipline of this department. Nobody's questioning the discipline of the department,
Not
Chief.
100%.
We're
Not at all.
questioning the size of the department. It's inadequate.
About a third what it should be.
Yep.
If you pull a trigger at law enforcement, your freedom ends the moment we place you in handcuffs. We will pursue you, catch you, and we will fully prosecute you.
Yep.
I don't see anything in here from Stephen Reed
Imagine.
about the
California, right?
beautifully executed capture of this lunatic.
I don't know how they captured him. He must have run out of ammo.
That's what I'm thinking. He ran out of ammo.
Had to have.
But then nobody got hit.
He's not a very good shot.
No.
Well, he was drunk.
People's roofs got tore up, I can tell you that.
Yeah. There's going to be a lot of damage, collateral damage.
Yep.
But the other thing that comes out of that is that, again, that area out there is very nice. I've been out there many times.
Yeah.
I think that's the same area where Jacqueline used to live,
Yes.
where she moved to Wetumpka. And
Yes.
she had made mention of the fact that she got concerned when she started hearing gunfire
Out there,
at
yeah.
night.
Guys, I don't sleep. And I'm outside in my pseudo studio shed or else I'm out working. Gunshots all night long. Even
It is-
automatic weapons.
It is the lullaby of Montgomery. It really is.
That
man.
and sirens.
Yeah, yeah.
That and the drag racing that takes place on the boulevard.
Yeah. We hear a good bit of that.
Yeah.
And,
It's
and
unreal.
the big, the game is firecrackers or gunshots.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting better at it. I really want to find that full clip with Mark Wayne Mullen and the blue-haired bitch. That she's one of those people in Congress where you want to go to her constituency.
I want to look and see what they're like.
Yeah,
because if that's your leader,
you want to ask him,
leader.
What is wrong with you?
Yes.
What do you see in this person?
Right. Show
that you
me
keep
what
sending
you
her
see.
to office. Just the crack pottery.
Yes.
Is breathtaking, to say the least. We also go through our crap pile on Friday to catch up on things we never got a chance to play. That includes. Well, I can at least play this little clip one more time because she was really good. Again, this is the. I can never remember her name. She's a nut job.
Big time nut job.
Old purple hair, and Mark Wayne Mullen was having none of her libtard nonsense.
Somebody come get your grandma and take her back to the nursing home. She's lost her damn mind.
Let me just say this to you, sir. Again, it is my time. 3,900 children were separated from their families.
450,000 kids were lost during the Biden administration.
Do not interrupt.
Don't you point your finger at me. Don't
I
be a
will
hypocrite.
point my finger
Don't you
at
be a hypocrite
you.
then. Then you be as
3,900
you should be as upset about the 450,000 kids that were lost. You didn't say a word about it. For 4 years, you never said a word.
Mr.
Secretary.
Could you put him in his place for
You should be put in your place.
No one is taking you seriously with this blue hair.
Where
You're
does she get
100
off
years.
saying, can you put him in his place?
She's
crazy.
a liberal female Democrat.
Nutso. Nutso.
The other one, you may have heard it. I've played it a bunch of times. The Iranian woman.
Yeah.
Who was telling our liberal suburban white women to shut up and stay home.
Wow.
Just shut up. You have no idea what you're talking about when it comes
Yes.
to Iran.
That's right.
And they are, as a voting bloc, a problem.
Yeah.
They're the ones. Paul Joseph Watson does some great videos on YouTube.
Yeah, I love him.
You know, they're totally bought into. There's no difference between us and anybody else.
No.
There's no reason to fear this ethnic group or that place.
Except
Really?
when you look at some of the history of bringing those folks over, whether they're from Haiti or wherever else, and they decide they're not going to assimilate.
You know, that's it. That's it, Eddie. When I was young and people would come over, man, whenever they would go to night classes and learn the American language
Mhm.
and learn all the traditions, they were so proud.
Yeah, they wanted to be an
They
American.
wanted to be American. They wanted
Yes.
to embrace everything about Americana.
Yes.
Exactly.
Now it's like, no, we're going to keep what we got, but we're going to come and infest your
Change
country.
you.
Yes, and it don't work that way.
No.
Well, we say that, but look what the success they've had in England. And that's
England's gone.
Well, they've been able to succeed in England because
no guns.
they don't have any guns.
That's exactly right.
And they're not going to get ours.
Nope.
No, they're not.
And again, this is something it indicates how lame the education system is when they explain the Second Amendment to students, why it's there.
It's not about hunting.
Because our brilliant
Yes.
founders knew that there was a special form and experiment in freedom.
Yep.
And from day one, there would be people that would want to take it away. And they can't when the citizenry is properly armed.
That's right.
But they've tried to take that and twist it in so many different ways as an excuse to remove guns. How about Hawaii? What's that term they have for Hawaii? The guns don't fit with their...
Oh, it says don't fit with their culture, which is a lie.
There's a word for it, though.
Hawaiian word?
Not Frito-Lay. I forget.
I like that, though.
But the Hawaii State Supreme Court said upheld a gun restriction because it's not compatible with their social karma, basically,
Right.
whatever that term is. I wish I could remember it.
Mele Kugumukulaka.
And the U.S. Supreme Court says, no.
Right.
Your karma does not outweigh the law of the land. You're one of the 57 states.
But what's so frustrating with that is it had to go to the Supreme Court. It had to go that far. It shouldn't have had to go. Why do we have to go that far when we already have a sign that says this is our law? Now, Greg's interpreting this law different, but he's wrong, and obviously he's wrong. Will take me to the Supreme Court. Well, that takes years.
Yeah. They're just unbelievable.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we're at 4:33. We are going to revisit Skipper in the traffic dungeon to start. 1819 News, Richard's forecast. We'll look at the radar. I need some food.
We have a couple of new accidents. East Boulevard in Montgomery near Monticello Drive, and also Highway 31. This is right before I-65 at Fisher Road. Use caution there. I-65 northbound at mile marker 173. If you're leaving Montgomery, watch out for emergency vehicles there on your way up to Prattville. Traffic continues to build this afternoon, getting really busy around Montgomery. At McKenna Nissan, you can get up to $5,000 off on a new Armada, up to $5,000 on a Nissan Frontier. Add the lowest tax rates in Alabama, and it's worth the drive. McKenna Nissan, exit 212 off I-65 in Clanton. Buckle up, Wendell J. Montgomery Skywatch traffic.
News is brought to you by Budget Floors and More, your new best friend.
1819 News.
Alabama Attorney General Steve Marshall is applauding a recent ruling coming from the U.S. Supreme Court that upholds the Second Amendment. Marshall was referring to a case out of Hawaii where the U.S. Supreme Court ruled against that state law that sought to require licensure for gun owners who wanted to carry their guns on privately owned property that is open to the public. Marshall says that the Supreme Court ruling now enforces the Second Amendment rights of Americans when it comes to sensitive places such as parks, beaches, bars, and restaurants. Justice Samuel Alito wrote that the Hawaii state law sought to hobble what the Second Amendment protects, which is the rights of Americans to carry arms for self-defense as they go about their daily lives. I'll be back with more Alabama stories after this.
Are you enjoying 1819 News? If so, consider joining 1819 News as a member. As a nonprofit news organization, we depend on the support of Alabamians like you. Memberships start out as little as $5 a month, and you'll get access to exclusive content only offered to our members. You'll be supporting independent journalism done by people who cherish Alabama values. Become a member today by visiting 1819news.com and clicking Become a Member. That's 1819news.com and click Become a Member today.
A Saraland man was arrested this weekend charged with possession of child pornography. Hubert Richardson Jr. is accused of using a sex app to send and receive that pornography. Investigators were given a tip from the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. Richardson is now facing 10 charges. Governor Ivey has granted $423,000 to the town of Bluntsville in order for them to make repairs to infrastructure that involves their wastewater treatment. The untreated wastewater in Bluntsville has been leaking into the aquifer below due to a sinkhole that has since caused the leaks. I'm Andrea Tice.
For more news affecting Alabamians, go to 1819news.com. And while you're there, subscribe to the daily newsletter.
Hardwood, tile, carpet, flooring tools, and installation supplies. Find it all at Budget Floors and More in Montgomery. Big selection, contractor pricing, and personal service you won't find at the big boxes. Across from Publix in Del Reyta and online at budgetfloorsmgm.com. Rock and Roll Royalty is coming to Montgomery on October 9th. Mike Campbell and the Dirty Knobs take the stage at the Montgomery Performing Arts Center. As the legendary lead guitarist and co-songwriter for Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, Mike Campbell helped create some of rock's most unforgettable songs. October 9th at the Montgomery Performing Arts Center. Get your tickets now at Ticketmaster and ImpactOnline.org. Don't miss Mike Campbell and the Dirty Knobs live in Montgomery.
Whether it's the AC or heating or plumbing that you're needing, whatever you require, call Lou Choir.
With the seasons changing, your HVAC system is working overtime. Call Lou Choir today to schedule a tune-up with one of their expert technicians to keep your system running efficiently and reliably. Keep your home comfortable all season long. 24-hour emergency service available. License number 22154.
Call Lou Choir right now.
Hi, this is Bo Goodson from the Goodson Group with your Real Estate Minute. 5 reasons to get a home inspection before you close on a home. Homeowners buying their first home or their 10th home still need a home inspection performed. First, you will find out firsthand the true condition of the home. the age and state of the heating and air, the roof, electrical, and plumbing as of the date of inspection. Second, it may give you the ability to renegotiate repairs that the seller will end up paying for before closing. Third, if the results show that the repairs would be too costly, then you can opt out of the contract without losing your earnest money. Fourth, the age and state of the systems will indicate what shape the rest of the house might be in and give you the option to opt out of the transaction or renegotiate terms. Fifth, knowing what needs to be done to the house will allow you the opportunity to update the home properly to your taste. For a list of the best home inspectors in the area, call Bo Goodson at the Goodson Group at 334-221-2883 or 551-0225. The Goodson Group.
For too long, Alabama's statewide news companies have shamed us for our conservative Christian values. Alabama deserves a news company that cherishes our culture, a company that isn't bought and paid for by the powers that be. 1819 News is that company. Run by Alabamians for Alabamians, 1819 News celebrates what is good and beautiful about our state while exposing those who work against our values in secret. Just go to 1819news.com to learn more. Subscribe to our newsletter. That's 1819news.com.
The Rich Thomas Weather Network, brought to you by Montgomery Paint and Body. From little fender benders to total body repair, MPB will fix it good as new, maybe better. For 4 decades, the Turner family has been getting you back on the road. Call 279-7325.
Rich Thomas Weather. Hi, everybody. Air conditioners will be working overtime over the next few days. Can't wait to see the power bill. High temperature today in the lower 90s, lots of sunshine. Heat index near 100. Muggy tonight, overnight low temperature down to about 73. Rain chances over the next few days, very low, not 0, but 20% or less each day. Saturday's high 93, 94 Sunday, 95 Monday, Tuesday. Heat index near the 105 danger range. From the Blue Water Weather Center, this is Rich Thomas.
The River Region's first and only news talk station on FM. Live, local talk. News Talk 93.1 FM WACV.
We replay quests on Friday, and we got one. This is an old clip, but I still think similar scenarios take place. It's a mom calling her son for some tech help.
So, Brian, if you get on my Facebook, can you tell that I read some of my stuff, or can you get on there and let me know how many friends I got on there by now? Because I should have at least 20, I think. Aunt Susan only has 50. I'm getting pretty close to her, and I've only been on there for like a week.
Rivalry.
If you're on your Facebook right now, could you get on mine and let me know how many friends I got on there? If I got anybody to write to or whatever business I got to do? Okay. Thank you. Bye.
Wow.
Brian? Like I said, nothing's working on my Facebook. You know, it just keeps twirling around. It says retrieving your account.
Oh.
Keeps going, retrieving your account, twirling around and around, and nothing happens. Can't do nothing, not even YouTube. I can, for some reason, I can get to my email, but I don't even know how to do email, to send somebody an email. I don't even have, you know, all that stuff to do that with. So you'll have to teach me how to do that. So, okay, Brian. Talk to you later. Have a nice Saturday.
Brian, could you call me back and tell me what my, what is it? My password is? I forgot. I thought it was, but he can't seem to find it. Right? I can't get into my Facebook or my YouTube. Please help me out now. Don't make me wait for 10 hours because I have to go to George's birthday party at 4. Okay. Hurry up and call me back. Bye.
Right. Melissa and Bethany and Aunt Susan said they all liked my status. What is that? They commented on my status. Is that the same thing as that thing that you made up for me, or what? Because I don't quite get it. Just let me know when you have enough time, because I'm going up to Cameron Park to go to the Walmart. I have to check on something, so I have my phone on, okay? I can't figure that out, what they're commenting on. I wish they would have said something. I think it's one of those likes. I like. I don't know what they like. What did they like? Okay, bye.
And it turned out that Brian was not able to answer the phone because he was in therapy because his mother was driving him crazy by asking for tech help every time she had some kind of a problem.
Yeah.
That's one of our old classics. And we do take requests on Friday for things.
Just got one. Hot off the presses.
Really?
Remember that one called Suck It Up?
Suck it up.
No.
You're unfamiliar with that one, are you?
No, I don't. On my show?
On your show, yes. I believe it was a caller at one point.
Yeah, I remember. Grocery store, Marine Corps.
Yes, that was the one, yeah.
You remember that.
I am racking my brain to try and remember this moment.
Oh, come on.
I kind of figured you'd
I
be
can
better than
remember
that.
it. I know you do.
All right. Oh, wait a minute. Let's grab this call first. Hello.
Hey,
Hey.
let's do yoga pants.
Yoga pants.
Yeah, that's a good one.
We got time for yoga pants?
Definitely.
Oh, I love it. Happy Friday, guys.
Happy
Thank
Friday
you.
to you. Yoga Pants by Tim Hawkins.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So that's on our playlist.
All right.
I found it. I know what clip we're
For
talking
the longest time, when I began listening to you years and years and weeks ago, I noticed that I thought that Joey and the guy that did Yoga Pants was the same guy for the longest time. I really did. I was like, man, that guy is creative. Look at him go.
Tim, we got a good dozen things from Tim Hawkins. in
Yeah,
the,
he's
system.
good.
But the heel pain bit was requested first.
Yes,
so
it was.
I'll play it. Maybe, Terry, we could go out and
Yeah.
check traffic while this
See
is
if it's
playing.
going to rain.
We'll leave Eddie in here to laugh all by himself.
Thank you.
So other than the fact I can hardly walk, I'm doing
I knew. See, you can't go. You can't do it, can you? You just can't refrain from sharing your maladies with everybody. Needy, needy, needy. I said it yesterday. You proved it.
So I'm so upset about this heel. I'm doing so well. My power walking, I don't want to stop because I got a sore heel. What can I do?
Cue the music.
No, I mean,
No. If you're going to whine, you need the music.
let me just tell you something.
Go ahead and get it all out.
Driving to the 24-hour Walgreens,
Yes.
because Adams Drugs is not open overnight, unfortunately.
Yes.
Walgreens is an adventure in this town. Meet some interesting people.
And why were you going to Walgreens?
Because I needed
In the middle of the night, in the wee hours of the morning.
something I could stick in my shoe that would give me some cushion.
Oh. And did that help? No?
No.
Oh, my poor little soul.
You know, I'm putting creams and salves and
Oh, no.
pungent-smelling
Two
paint.
old goats.
Todd, good morning.
Hey, Todd.
Morning. How are y'all?
Good, how are
We're
you?
just good. Well, actually, Greg has this heel thing going on.
Oh, wait a minute. Since you brought that up,
Oh, wait, that's, yeah.
Jay, I
That's
need you
what
to...
I'm calling about.
I need
Oh, you
to-
are?
Yes, I am. Greg, my younger brother was in the Marine Corps, and with all the hiking and all that they do, they have sore feet. And he told me the advice that he got to take care of it, and just go to your nearest grocery store and go to the paper goods aisle, and you know the styrofoam plates, disposable plates.
Yeah.
Find those and look on the top shelf. There'll be a box of straws. Take one out, suck it the hell up. That's what my brother was told by his drill instructor when he thought he broke his ankle.
Wow. I'm not only silent because I'm busy writing all this advice down.
I love hearing Jay laugh so hard.
Nothing
Because
like
you know it caught him by complete
like
surprise.
Sounds like we already have something for best of 2015.
years.
Yeah.
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 I believe we have a box of straws in the kitchen. Thank you, Todd.
You're welcome.
She liked that way too.
No, hold on. Jay's going to give you the number for Mary with microphones so you can call and entertain them sometime too.
I bet they don't whine. Oh, my goodness.
I don't want to do the show.
I don't blame you.
I think.
Sorry, Greg. That was a benefit to the show. I'm sorry. That was
I
fun.
think the pain threshold has reached a level now where I should go seek medical treatment immediately.
I thought we were about to get some weird remedy. Like, well, you take that styrofoam and you rub it all over yourself, and that'll heal your endorphins and make your mystical.
Yeah, when he
we were going back to coast to coast.
When he said styrofoam plates, I'm starting to think, okay, I'm going to trace the pattern of my shoe on the styrofoam, and I'll cut out, and the styrofoam will cushion the heel. That sounded
I had
like
no idea.
That was absolutely priceless, Todd. That was great.
Do call us again in
And the
2016.
And the delivery was so perfect. Oh, my goodness.
Well, maybe it would be a better show if I left and went to the ER and Todd came in and finished it with you.
Maybe next time you're on vacation, we can get in touch with Todd and have him just come on in.
Maybe he'll seem to find you as cute as you think you are.
Yeah.
This may be the dumbest song I've ever written. It's pretty new, and it's just about real life. So.
No, this is actually funny. Genuine humor. Got a request 2729228.
My wife was out for 3 days to visit her mom. I was supposed to cook and clean while she was gone. Somehow she never buckles under all the demands. I had to know her secret. I had to understand. Well, I thought it might be coffee, but that gives her the shakes. It might be soap operas, but she says they're too fake. It's not the car she drives or what she puts in her hair. I realized it's got to be something that she wears. Yoga pants. She wears them all day. Yoga pants. At work and at play. Yoga pants. What's all the fuss? What makes them so special that they keep them from us? Yoga pants. Well, any normal person would leave it alone, but I'm not a normal person and nobody was home. My wife was out of town and the kids were outside. I went into the bedroom and decided I would try yoga pants. So stretchy and thin. Yoga pants. Feels like my own skin. Yoga pants. Where you been all my life? I've never done yoga, but these make me wanna try yoga pants. So soft and so sleek. Yoga pants. Feels good on my cheeks. Yoga pants. These are the best. If you're waiting for a video, don't hold your breath.
No question, that was much funnier.
Yes, yes.
Here's a headline that defies belief.
Okay.
On Fox Business. Obama uncomfortable with monument to himself. You've got to be kidding.
No, he's an egomaniac.
Right.
There's no way.
There's not even close to truth in that. There's no.
He had everything to do with the planning of that thing. That was not a gift. In fact, it's built, but it's not paid for. And mostly minority contractors.
Yeah, most of them are minority contractors. They didn't have a whole lot of money. Some of them brand new business people who just started.
Yeah.
First job they ever did, they got
stiffed by the former president.
Right.
By the way, somebody wanted to know why I used the term 57 states. That's from Obama.
Yeah, 100%.
Yep. He doesn't even know how many
100%.
states are in this union. He's our leader.
I mean, he's the president. I mean, maybe he knows more than I do. But if I must, let me find that clip. It won't take, we have this one where he went really urban.
I want everybody here to pony up $5.
Pony up $5.
Who got $5?
For this campaign. I don't care how poor you are. You got $5.
I mean, it just feels like a shakedown. I'm sorry.
It is a shakedown.
I feel like I'm on the subway and I'm getting shaken down.
Yep.
You did not hallucinate that, my friend. That was a shakedown.
Yes, it was.Im and Michael want your money.
Mm-hmm.
And this clip is the one that I'm searching for.
I've now been in 57 states.
All right.
You know, usually before people run for president, they know how many states are in the country
There's
they're
some
running
few
for president for.
basic questions.
But I guess they did not teach that in the Kenyan schools that he attended.
No,
Yeah.
that's where they have 57 states.
Yeah, exactly. So I hope I've cleared any confusion that may have been going on. And
I want to tell you something crazy. We're talking about places in the other world, other side of the world. A friend of mine or relative of mine is married to a man from Uganda. Great guy, solid individual. Well, in Uganda, and he's in the United States now, but in Uganda, it is commonplace, and this has happened to him, where if you've got a job that I want, Greg, and I just can't seem to get it, well, I'll start poisoning you slowly with arsenic.
Wow.
So a few weeks ago, a little longer than that, a few months ago, he went to the doctor because he's having teeth problems and bone problems. And they said, yeah, for whatever reason, you're having this kind of reaction. We need to figure out what's going on with you. And so his father-in-law looked up, things that were happening in that country, and that was one of them. And sure enough, he was ahead of a school for a while. And they were someone or multiple people were slowly poisoning. And that was a common occurrence over there.
Wow.
Can you believe that? And that's why he'd always said and told my niece, his wife, never take food or drink from anyone here, whether you think it's sealed or not.
Wow.
That's how common that.
I know when Idi Amin was leading Uganda.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
If people wanted something and somebody else already had it, he would just eat the person
He'd just eat 'em.
that was in the way.
That's
And
exactly right.
I'm glad they modernized.
I just couldn't
to just
believe
simple
that.
poison.
I mean, this is 2026.
In some places,
Yeah.
everywhere except Uganda and the Democratic Party, where it's always 1956.
You ain't kidding there, man. You're not kidding there.
So, before we let you...
Oh, yeah. Let's do some real estate, shall we?
Yes.
Okay, I've got this great house. I'm going to talk about it every day now until we get it sold. 464 Winding Wood Road in Wetumpka. It's right around the corner from Jay Quillen. It's a beautiful 5-bedroom house with a pool, with a built-in jacuzzi, and then over the top of the pool is a built-in grilling area. This is one of my favorite houses I've ever been to. It's 5 bedrooms. There are not many 5-bedroom places on the market nowadays. And if you wanted to, you could take that 5th bedroom, because it's pretty good size, and make it a media room. Yeah. Like I said, it's right there in Wetumpka. If you're looking for good schools for the family, and you've always wanted to be that hero that your family knows you are, get them a house like this with that pool. And this summer in Alabama, you'll be the coolest dad in town. There ain't no doubt. Now, we've also got some other properties, like if you're looking for a river property. I've got some riverfront property out in Montgomery, probably about, say, 15, 20 minutes out of Montgomery and over in Autauga County. Now, if you're looking for some lakefront property pretty close by, out in the waters on Cameron Drive, we've got a beautiful 4-bedroom, 4-bath, gorgeous house. I'll be going out there this weekend, probably trying to sneak in the ponds and do some fishing. One of the greatest things about living out in the waters is all the amenities they have. Do you know they have a pontoon boat that you can just rent? You don't rent, I'm sorry, you borrow. If you live out in the waters, you can borrow this pontoon boat.
It's really unique out there.
It is. They've got everything you need. It's literally a community you can go to and don't have to leave. And one of the coolest things is when I go out there, rain or shine, I see kids playing everywhere. It's like what I would think Mayberry, a modern day Mayberry would type be, because it's got everything you need there. Cool. And now we got a new listing coming on the market. This is brand new construction up in Tallahassee. Again, schools are very important to people. This particular place, you can go to Eclectic Schools, which are great, or Tallahassee. They got a brand new high school. But this is 29 Nobles Drive in Tallahassee. It's a brand new 4-bedroom, 2-bath home. Literally, I think we're putting countertops in next week, so that'll be ready to go. So if you're looking for new construction or you're looking to do some listing of your property, please give me and my partner, Hannah Grantham, a call. My number is 334-322-0662.
That's 334-322-0662. You are better with Bader. And by the way, let me emphasize, like with our friends at Alabama Home Mortgage, where they
love her.
Welcome you to consult with them before you're ready to buy. Just ask questions,
yes,
and build a relationship, and learn why you can trust this incredible team of people. Same thing with Eddie. He's there to advise and consult. He's not going to steer you the wrong way.
Not going to. Can't do that. I have to sleep at night.
So, any other special plans this weekend?
This week, I think we got a new lake property coming up. I'm going to go down there and shoot some video for it. It's really nice.
I meant fun.
Oh, fun-wise?
Have you seen Pressure yet?
No, but okay, I've got it on my list. I got that and another one I'm going to try to watch tonight.
Nobody's called us about Disclosure Day.
I think that's the other one on my list now. Disclosure.
Now, we talked about it with the Movie Maven, but it's absolutely worth a watch.
Okay.
But don't expect a great movie.
Well, what was the one with Sally Fields? Okay, I pushed back on that for a while. I finally watched it. Dang it, Greg, I love that movie.
I mean, yeah.
I ended up loving that movie.
What
Yes.
movie are we talking about?
Remarkably Beautiful Creatures.
Yes,
or
that's
something?
it. Incredibly, something I wouldn't even think about in 1,000 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, great movie.
No, that's a really good movie.
Yeah.
But with Steven Spielberg, our expectations are very high.
Yes,
As they should be.
And this movie does not come anywhere close to delivering. In fact, I challenge those of you, and again, watch it.
Yeah.
But watch it at home or don't go to the theater to see
Okay.
it. It's part of the usual, it's almost cliche bad guy thing. They always drive badass black cars,
Yep.
right? But they let this nerd completely outmaneuver them time after time. About the third time the black cars couldn't catch the guy they were looking for, I started hearing the Benny Hill theme playing.
That's what
in
I'm
the
wondering.
background.
Yeah.
You just could never seem to get it. And then they're hanging off the side of a train and he's firing bullet after bullet after bullet. Couldn't hit a bull in the butt with a bass fiddle, and they get away. It's not like he had 2 weeks to make the film. Very disappointing. But again, and I'm not contradicting myself, watch it because you won't feel like it wasted your time.
Okay.
The real topic of the movie is, I believe there's other life out there. It says in the Bible
Yeah.
that God created life beyond the earth. So I think they constantly underestimate people and their ability to accept new
do.
realities.
yes.
They do.
Yes, sir.
It's very insulting.
Yes, sir.
It's sort of like being a Democrat,
Ooh, that's even
which
worse.
is the Mental Hotel California.
See how they do
Check
it.
it anytime you like, but you can never leave.
Don't see how they do it.
Eddie, have a great week.
You guys too, man. Love you guys.
Terry Adams is going to go into the co-pilot seat next.
Yes,
We've got
sir.
traffic, Wall Street Business, Salem Radio Network News, and the exciting... Oh, we will be joining the Movie Maven later this hour, too. Cool.
Traffic is brought to you by Victoryland. The winning is 24/7 at Victoryland. Go where the winners go every day, and you can be a winner too. Victoryland, I-85 exit 22 shorter, admission 19 and over.
We had an accident reported earlier at East Boulevard at Monticello. Please use caution in case they are still there. Also, an accident reported I-65 northbound around mile marker 173. And we're seeing pretty good traffic flow right there as well. Just watching those spots, traffic light to moderate and building all over the Montgomery area. Imagine graduating from high school with your college degree in your hand. That's the power of early college at Trentham State Community College. No debt, no delay, just a college degree. Go to trenthamstate.edu for more information. Buckle up with J. Montgomery Skywatch traffic.
With the Wall Street Business Report, I'm Bob Agnew. President Trump says Iran will use unfrozen assets to purchase billions of dollars worth of U.S. farm products as part of the deal to end the war. Just one way, he says, his administration is opening up new markets.
Europe, we've opened it up because they had it closed. And Asia, South America, Australia is now allowing U.S. beef into its market for the first time in more than 25 years. And China is committed to purchase at least $17 billion in U.S. agricultural products.
Now the president threatening a 100% tariff on imports from any country that imposes a tax on digital services provided by U.S. companies. In a post on social media, the president took aim at European countries that he said are discussing imminent implementation of taxes on American companies. A losing day on Wall Street at the closing bell. The Dow was down by 44 points, the NASDAQ up by 61. For the Wall Street Business Report, I'm Bob Agnew.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along, which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. It finds them for you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. That's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio.
ZipRecruiter.
What's your biggest investment?
more than likely it's your home. So treat it that way when you hire a painting contractor. With PBS Painting, there are no gimmicks, no $99 specials. Just quality painting and someone who treats your home with the same respect that you do. At PBS Painting, we have been painting for years and look forward to many more years to come. With PBS Painting, the job gets prepped properly, whether it's cleaning, scraping, or priming. We always use quality products, which is a must for a quality paint job. So if you're looking for a painter that doesn't need upfront money and is on the job at all times, then please give me a call. Scott Bowers and PBS Painting, 294-5122. That's PBS Painting, 294-5122. Look at some of our work on Facebook at PBS Painting Montgomery.
We're talking with Dr. Clark McLemore at McLemore Dentistry, and this is where I went a few years ago to get my smile reworked. Dr. McLemore, you have a great offer for our listeners.
We've got all of our design and manufacturing in-house. So what that means is if you come to us, we have the entire process under our control, providing top quality prosthetics and restorations. And that really impacts our patients' smiles, and it makes us feel a lot better that we're doing the absolute best we can for folks.
Visit drmclemordentistry.com.
Broadcasting from the Riverside Chevrolet Master Control Center, this is WACV Cusana, News Talk 93.1 FM. When it's Chevy, it's Riverside.
With SRN News, I'm John Scott. The U.S. has struck Iran to respond to a drone attack a day earlier on a cargo ship. It happened in the Strait of Hormuz, a provocation that President Trump said violated the ceasefire. U.S. Central Command said the military struck missile and drone locations and coastal radar sites in Iran. The president of Venezuela's National Assembly, Jorge Rodriguez, gave a fresh update on the toll from the twin earthquakes that devastated the country. Over 900 people have died and over 3,000 have been injured. Utah's governor restricting fireworks as the largest wildfire in the nation continues to grow. The Cottonwood Fire in southern Utah, which started Monday, has reached nearly 111 square miles. It's 0% contained. Dry, windy conditions are fueling wildfire growth across much of the western U.S. This is SRN News.
Progressive knows you've got plenty of things to worry about.
What time does the kids' practice end? How long has that check engine light been on? Are takeout containers microwave safe?
So the last thing you should have to worry about is what to do if something unexpected happens on the road. That's why if you're ever in a major accident, Progressive's accident response can detect it and send help. It's just one less thing to worry about.
How long does chicken last in the fridge?
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Limited availability in California. Drivers responsible for emergency.
Fast network, Big Wireless will sell it to you $70 a month, or you can buy it from Pure Talk for half of that. I'm talking about unlimited talk, text, and unlimited data for just $34.99 a month. Stop paying the big guys twice what you need to. Dial pound 250, say my name. That's pound 250 micro to switch to Pure Talk, where the savings are truly.
More beer, you slappy wag. There must be a bar. I can finally get a drink. I need to drink beer.
You need bar beers.
And as you know, I like to beer. Beer don't by itself.
I'm having a beer.
Free beer. I'm a booze hound.
Okay, meet me at the bar in 15 minutes and suit up.
Would you like some more champagne?
I'd love some.
Who's ready for margaritas?
Fireball.
All right, last call, fellas. It's closing time.
Ah, crap. I'm not even half buzzed.
We came here to drink some beer.
James will take your call at 507 right after.
Weather, a service of H&H Carpets, where right now, get a load of this, listen close, you get a house full of carpet for $19.95 installed. Unbelievable. They're located at 6450 Atlanta Highway, just across from Walmart.
Rich Thomas Weather. Hi, everybody. Air conditioners will be working overtime over the next few days. Can't wait to see the power bill. High temperature today in the lower 90s, lots of sunshine, heat index near 100. Muggy tonight, overnight low temperature down to about 73. Rain chances over the next few days, very low, not zero, but 20% or less each day. Saturday's high 93, 94 Sunday, 95 Monday, Tuesday. Heat index near the 105 danger range. From the Blue Water Weather Center, this is Rich Thomas.
Life's a beach with an ASE loan financing the fun you deserve. It's your summer, your way. ASE has the funds. Apply online or at any of our 9 locations.
ASE Credit Union. Your life, your goals, your ASE.
Federally insured by NCUA.
It's 8 minutes after 5 o'clock on News Talk 93.1 FM. About 27 shopping minutes from now, the movie maybe will join us to talk about what's in theaters this weekend. And James has been patiently waiting on the phone.
Gentlemen, how are y'all this afternoon?
We're good.
Peter.
Or is this an early evening?
It feels like early evening because Friday evening comes a little bit quicker.
All right. I'm sure you won't mind if I hearken back to, let's call it 30 minutes ago when you all threw out Charles Bronson and I was ambling down Highway 14 back here headed east home.
Charlie Bronson.
Yes. Two movies that popped in my head as I was listening to you guys talk about Death Wish.
Mm-hmm.
The one is The Mechanic.
Oh, I love
believe.
that.
Yeah.
Great movie.
What
was that with
Jan Michael Vincent?
Jan Michael Vincent.
Yes.
Yes. The young man who had earlier played the world's greatest athlete.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And the next movie, and this was with Henry Fonda. Oh, gosh. Once Upon a Time in the West.
Never seen it.
Gosh, I can't remember the woman that was in there with those two guys in this particular flick. But I won't spoil it for you. But anyway, Charles Bronson had it in for Henry Fonda. That's the short version.
Really?
Okay.
And some years later, I think the guy, the same director, did Once Upon a Time in America with De Niro and James Woods.
Was that Coppola that did that?
I think it was.
I think you're right.
Francis Ford.
I think you're right. Gentlemen, it's been my pleasure. Y'all have a nice weekend.
See you, James.
Thank you, my friend. Ronald Reagan, capitalism, most powerful economic force for good. He is 100% correct. Yet, I think this guy Murphy, I think he's from New Jersey. He wants to raise the national minimum wage from $7.25 an hour.
I don't even know how much it is right now, Greg.
$7.25 to $2.25 an hour.
He's lost his mind. Businesses will shut down left and right.
Yeah, they don't understand. Why do they not understand that? Why don't they understand the concept of starter jobs? Why don't they understand the concept of human motivation? If $7.25 an hour isn't enough, do what you need to do with yourself to be worth more somewhere else. Imbeciles, God.
You know, there's a lot of good videos on YouTube that people are finally putting out there about the human spirit. One is this little 9 or 10-year-old black kid who's going through this affluent neighborhood and knocking on doors asking if he can do any yard work because his mother, they live in just a hellhole of a home.
Right.
His mother's sick, and he's trying to raise money to help. And one of the neighbors called the cops. So this white cop pulls up and says, "What are you doing here?" And he says, "Well, I'm trying to find a job," and explains the whole thing. And the cop says, "Well, you really need to go home." And anyway, he takes him home, and they're talking. Kid's a gamer. He's trying to raise money, and his ultimate goal is to get a game system or whatever. The next day, the policeman comes to their home. He's done a GoFundMe page. He gives the kid a PlayStation because he's a gamer too. And everybody starts hiring this kid to do yard work. It's just a feel-good story. There are some good people out there. The way the media is controlled, we never get to hear these stories. But the human spirit's alive. You know, kindness is so powerful. We just don't get to hear these stories.
I think this gentleman here, is this Jeff Mallinson?
Jeff Mallinson, yes, sir.
You talk about kindness?
Yes, I agree.
Here is the embodiment of kindness.
Yeah, he's a good guy, no doubt. The potentate of lemonade.
Successful businessman, but Jeff, come on, let's get serious. How many times have we worked together on various causes that you wanted to help?
Oh, my gosh. I've lost count.
Good.
So your timing's
within the game
perfect.
for a minute.
Timing's perfect today.
Well, awesome. We're still at it today. I've been, like I do all the time, I've been to Birmingham. I've been to Auburn, Opelika today.
Wow.
All over Montgomery. Headed back into the store right now to receive a load of unfinished hardwood and get somebody some money. And we're doing what we do in Central Alabama and all over the state all the time. We have the largest selection of hardwood floors, laminate, luxury vinyl plank, luxury vinyl tile, rolls and rolls and rolls of carpet, countertops, granite, quartz, and marble. We do blind shades and shutters, beautiful custom area rugs. So it's what we do. We love doing it. We've got an amazing group of guys, my merry band of lawyers, as you guys call them. They love helping people. And, you know, it's enjoyable for me to sit up front and listen to these guys talk at the new customers that come in, whether it's a large commercial project and we have a set of plans that's 4 stories and we're doing every floor and, you know, different types of material to, you know, a big, beautiful house up on Lake Martin or down at the beach, or, you know, somebody who's got, you know, multiple rental properties and they got to keep that budget in check.
Mm-hmm.
So we do it all. We love this.
And you're very,
really
very
take
good
it
at what you
seriously.
do. You're very good at what you do. And, you know, when you love what you're doing, you just naturally are better at it.
Yeah.
Well, I'm learning every day.
Well, you're supposed to.
Yeah. You know, we've got Jonathan Hibbert's our store manager, and he is just a great guy, and
Good.
he spends a lot of time. He's learned so much in the last 10-plus years he's been with us, and he teaches the newer guys. And, you know,
As it should be.
Q is one of our younger guys on the sales floor, and he's been with us 5 years. And I listen to Q, and he's a seasoned professional. He helps these customers. You know, they come in, and you know, sometimes people are looking for a $300 room of carpet. Sometimes they're just looking for a $30,000 house full of hardwood and carpet and everything in between. And he's just a professional. All my guys are professionals, and they really care about the project. So we're really blessed to have them.
Yep. Wow.
Well, Jeff, there's a reason why year after year the consumers in the River region vote Georgia Floors Direct the best. Also, one of the top places to work. And you won in a couple of other categories, right?
Yeah, we did. We won Best Flooring Store, Best Kitchen and Bath Remodel. And when I say Best Kitchen and Bath Remodel, I'm just not just talking putting down some floor. I mean, we can gut the bathroom completely out. We can reform it, put a wall up here where you didn't have a wall before, put in doors, cabinets, countertops, mirrors, tile, flooring. We can do the whole thing. So, I mean, it's what we do. We've got the contract and the contractors to do it. And so that's our job. And of course, best blind shades and shutter place, whether you're looking for motorized roller shades to go on your back porch or shutters to go on your house, we can do it all.
Jeff, we appreciate you calling us. Georgia Floors Direct, of course, on the boulevard across from Lowe's, a flooring destination since 1969. We'll talk to you next week, my friend.
No doubt, guys. Have a good one.
See you.
You too. All right. We had a request for the fracking bit. Haven't played that in a while. I saw that on our YouTube comment feed, so we're going to play that.
Fracking.
And we almost always get a request for the first baseball game, but
yeah.
We have something similar to it by the same guy called Heaven versus Hell. So we'll throw a little sports in too here at 5:16.
At Sweet Creek Farm Market in Pike Road, you'll find farm fresh, locally grown produce all season long. Alabama tomatoes, Chilton County peaches, sweet corn, squash, zucchini, cucumbers, peas, butter beans, farm fresh eggs, local meat, milk, and so much more. Many of the fruits and vegetables come straight from Sweet Creek Farm's own fields. Visit Sweet Creek Farm Market today, just south of Montgomery on Highway 231. Remember, buy fresh, buy local, buy Sweet Creek Farms.
Do you suffer every time you try to wear good-looking shoes, but you don't want to wear ugly shoes just because they're comfortable? The Good Feet store wants to help you wear heels, boots, and dress shoes again in comfort.
We're located at 7341 East Chase Parkway, in the shops at East Chase. Now hiring.
The views and opinions of the following program are solely those of the host and other contributors. These do not necessarily represent those of Liberty Acquisitions 825, Blue Water Broadcasting, its management, staff, or any advertisers. Live, local talk. The River Region's most trusted voice for news and opinion. News Talk 93.1 FM WACV.
I request a primer on fracking.
Natural gas drilling has been blamed for water contamination throughout the U.S., and now Canadians have begun to speak out against mining companies who practice hydraulic fracturing or fracking. Sheila Hardwood joins us. Sheila, you believe constant fracking in your area has left dangerous levels of gas in your drinking water.
Yeah, these fracking companies come in and start fracking everywhere with no regard for the local population. My water used to be crystal clear, and now it is completely fracked.
Hold on. In the interest of fairness, we have a fracker joining us to address your concerns, Wayne Thomas. Wayne, does Sheila have to take this fracking lying down?
No, it's clear, Sheila, you're simply the victim of a lousy frack. I can see how that would turn you off the very idea of fracking, but a safe, gentle fracking can be done without you even noticing.
That is hard to swallow. I mean, how can these fracking guys get away with this? They can just come in and frack my gas hole without my permission?
Wayne, you're the fracking expert here. Should Sheila have been consulted?
Some of these frackers have no shame. I mean, they will frack anything.
So would you call Sheila's situation a total frack fest?
Actually, Gavin, the technical term is a cluster frack, but yes.
And that's why my water is fracked up beyond all recognition?
Look, sloppy fracking always leaves a mess, and then there's the fight over who's going to clean it up.
So tell me, Wayne, is there a safer way to frack someone's gas hole?
Yes. There are several forms of protection to make fracking safe.
Oh, and I suppose it's my responsibility to make sure they use protection.
I'll tell you what, Sheila, why don't you stop by one of my wells? I mean, you can just sit and watch me and the guys frack. It'll open your eyes, and you might even want to join in, or if not, you could go and frack yourself.
I just want clean water, damn it.
Hold on, Sheila. I'm going to have to ask you to please watch your language.
Oh, sorry.
Well, thank you both for joining us and giving us the whole fracking story.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to this year's Afterlife All-Star Game. This is the late Harry Carey, and I'm here to tell you I'm pretty well preserved for a dead guy. I owe it all to Budweiser to look like new. This Bud's for you. Today, the best from heaven and hell meet live, so to speak, from Purgatory Park, which is pretty darn convenient for me since I'm still doing time here for plugging Augie Bush's wife. At home plate now to exchange lineup cards are the two skippers, God and Satan. And make no mistake about it, these two do not like each other. Let's set hell defensively for you. At first, Attila the Hun. At second, Ivan the Terrible. At short, Jack the Ripper. At third, Max Cardwell. Max is the guy who kicked my ass in a bar fight in 1963. I told them to go to hell, and what do you know? And the outfield, the Axis power hitters, Hitler, Hirohito, and Mussolini. Talk about your murderer's row. Behind the plate, ruthless Romanian dictator, Nicolae Ceausescu. And on the mound for the Devils, corporate ruler who starved the poor to amass his own fortune of obscene wealth. I'm talking about Filipino fireballer Ferdinand Marcos. Down on the farm, they've got this kid, Jeffrey Dahmer, who's got a fine young arm. In fact, in the freezer, he's got several of them. Leading off for the Saints now, Joan of Arc. 10 hits in her last 12 trips. She's on fire! Here's the pitch. It's popped up. Out goes Jack the Ripper. In comes Hitler. They collide, and the Fuhrer is hurt. Out from the dugout races Team Dr. Mengele. Adolf is up and trying a goose step, but it looks like Satan's going to have to make a switch. He's calling on diabolical architect of the Cambodian Khmer Rouge, Pol Pot. Pot responsible for the death of up to 2 million of his own countrymen. Nowhere near Hitler's numbers, but a fine defensive action. want to send a big hello. A big hello to a group out here making the road trip from hell today. 22 former members of the Islamic terrorist Al-Qaeda network. And boy, do they look surprised. Up now for the Saint Scrappy switch-hitting shortstop, Mother Teresa. She's in a deep crouch. Of course, she's always in a deep crouch. Here's the pitch. She hits it deep. It could be. It might be. It is. Out of here. And trotting out to the mound is Satan. He may yank Marcos here. Holy cow. He yanks out his spleen. Marcus Carcass is being dragged off the mound. The call goes out to the bullpen where reliever Sam Kinison is snorting up the left field line. I don't know if we can go on now. It looks like this may be the first game called on account of the Prince of Darkness. While there's a break in the action, let me tell you that today's game is brought to you by the Whores of Babylon Sports Bar. You know, it gets damn hot in hell. And when you need a timeout for a cold one, where better than the Whores of Babylon Sports Bar, where every waitress is a damned whore certified by Satan himself. They're naked, but you can't touch them. I mean, hey, it's hell. And if the beer tastes like piss, that's because it is. It's hell, everybody. But hey, you all need a break, so why not meet the gang at the Whores of Babylon Sports Bar, where we've got 50 screens and the damn Yankees win every day. And then I lost.
That's from Bob and Tom. Also, your host for the first baseball game, which is a companion piece.
Yeah.
And also very funny. Although I will admit it gets a little edgy there, but that's just great humor.
Yeah, it is.
And we have not allowed political correctness to prevent us from enjoying that kind of creativity.
Not on talk radio, with the last bastion of true freedom left, Greg.
You know, I have known all the generations of the Clark family. They are outstanding people. And now Robbie Clark, the last of the Clarks, is started his own company.
The youngest one?
He's young, but, you know, he's got 20 years of experience.
What's he doing? What company is he starting?
Robbie's Heating and Air Conditioning.
Cool.
So he's out on his own. My congratulations to him. And I've been with the Clarks all these years, and I'm staying with the Clarks.
Amen. Me too.
They brought me into their way of doing things, their expertise, their care and consideration of customers, and they're talented people. So if you are interested in partnering up with the Clarks, Robbie's there. Robbie's Heating and Air Conditioning. You'll love this guy. I mean, the Clark family as a whole has always been fantastic to work with. Robbie continues this in a third generation now. Not only does he have 20 years of experience, but he works the entire River Region area, 24/7 emergency services. Wow. And you can get into a service agreement for just $149 for one system for the year. And that's recommended because then you got somebody who can tune up and catch things before they become major issues. But if you need a new system or there's a major issue going on, he can help you with those too. To reach out to Robbie's Heating and Air Conditioning, 334-245-3644. That's 245-3644 in the 334 area code. And again, you're with absolutely the best in the business. Robbie's Heating and Air Conditioning. Give them a try. At 5:26, time for traffic. The Movie Maven coming up.
Well, a few minutes ago, we had a hit and run. Perry Hill Road, the 1000 block, that's right near Harrison. I-85 southbound at South Union had a disabled vehicle right near the center divider. That was a few minutes ago as well. Watch out for those folks. And Pike Road at Vaughn Road Crossing, that's on out Pike Road near Wallahatchie. Busy building afternoon traffic all over the area. We will keep you updated. Get $3,000 customer cash on a new Toyota Tundra. That's at McKinnon Toyota at the lowest tax rates in Alabama, and it's worth the drive. McKinnon Toyota, exit 212 off I-65 in Clanton. Buckle up, Wendell J. Montgomery Skywatch traffic.
2026 marks 60 years that hope has had a home in Alabama. At the Alabama Sheriff's Youth Ranches, children who've lost everything through no fault of their own have found something priceless. A safe place to live, a loving Christian family, and the chance to simply be kids again. Here, boys and girls grow up surrounded by care, guidance, and faith, learning right from wrong, learning responsibility, learning they are valued and that their lives have purpose. As the Alabama Sheriffs have believed for 6 decades, it's easier to build boys and girls than to repair men and women. These former ranchers are now teachers, parents, business owners, and leaders, living proof that love, structure, and faith can change a life forever. As the Alabama Sheriff's Youth Ranches celebrate 60 years of serving Alabama's children, you can help ensure the next child has the same chance. Learn how you can make a difference at alabamasheriffsyouthranches.org. 60 years of building lives, and we're just getting started.
This is Ashley, the owner of Pest Pro Services, and termite season is here. We want to help protect your home using the newest termite technology available. Pest Pro is the only company in the river region offering the Termidor High Precision Injection Unit, giving us the ability to treat termites with unmatched accuracy. Our goal is simple: to protect your home using the best products and the right solution for you. Give us a call today for your free inspection at 265-9990 or visit us at ppsriverregion.com. When you want to know, call a pro. Pest Pro.
The River Region's News Talk station. News Talk 93.1. WACV. News Talk 93.1.
I had an apartment in Los Angeles, and I had a neighbor, and whenever he would knock on my wall, I knew he wanted me to turn my music down, and that made me angry because I like loud music. So when he knocked on the wall, I'd mess with his head. I'd say, "Go around." I cannot open the wall. I don't know if you have a doorknob on the other side, but over here, there's nothing. I like Kit Kats unless I'm with 4 or more people. When I wear t-shirts, I can only wear V-necks because my neck is very fragile. I cannot wear a regular neck shirt. It hurts. And I especially hate turtlenecks. Like wearing a turtleneck is like being strangled by a really weak guy all damn day. Like if you wear a turtleneck and a backpack, it's like a weak midget trying to bring you down.
I was at a casino, I was minding my own business. This guy came up and said, "You're gonna have to move, you're blocking the fire exit." So if there was a fire, I wasn't gonna run. If you're flammable and have legs, you are never blocking a fire exit. And you can write that down and put a dash in front of it and put my name at the bottom. I type 101 words a minute, but it's in my own language. I was on a bus and it was the middle of the night and I had a box of crackers and a can of Easy Cheese. But it was the middle of the night, so I could not see. Could not see how much Easy Cheese I was applying to each cracker. Each bite into the cracker was a surprise as to how much Easy Cheese I had applied. Makes you believe they should have a glow-in-the-dark version of Easy Cheese. It's not like the product has any integrity to begin with. If you buy a room temperature cheese that you squeeze out of a can, you probably won't get mad because it glows in the dark too.
Okay, the Iranians are protesting pride flags at the Seattle venue. Why do they need to do that? Rainbow flags and other flags representing sexual orientation and gender identity are not permitted. According to FIFA, they're the ones putting on the World Cup.
Yep.
On the other side of the ledger, I am just thrilled with the World Cup and what it's done to show fundamentally ignorant Americans who think this is some kind of a hellhole they're living in, how awesome it is.
Amen.
Are you listening to them? Well, our audience doesn't need to be told this, but geez.
We got a good audience, smart audience.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
The
So
smartest.
it's really been fun watching them marvel. And I
Things we take
made
for
the point
granted.
the other day. This happened in World War II with the POWs that were here from Germany.
Oh, yeah.
They couldn't believe we were making a bomber an hour.
They couldn't believe the
So they took
landscape
him-
was undamaged, that we weren't bombed.
They took them to Detroit to show them. Here's how we do it. They were getting ice cream in the camps and full meals.
Yeah.
You can't do this. We were told because they were brainwashed by their leadership.
But, they were relegated. The ones that were still fighting, the Germans that were still, they were relegated to under 1,000 calories a day because they didn't have the food.
Yeah. On top of that, they were being filled with crystal meth and other stuff to keep them going.
Keep them jacked up.
But they were brainwashed to believing we were impotent, inept, and
we were gangsters. We were all gangsters.
Yeah. And we still have people brainwashing people to believe that today, which is sad. Blue Water News with Sky, traffic with Skipper, Rich's forecast, and the Movie Maven all coming up in the next few minutes.
News is brought to you by Adams Motorsports of Montgomery, where your pleasure is their business.
From the Blue Water Broadcasting News Center, these are today's top stories. Montgomery police have charged a man in the beating death of a 2-year-old boy. The child, Robert Webster Lewis, died from blunt force trauma injuries received at his Stratford Drive home on February 16. 26-year-old Hashiko Wells was arrested Thursday and charged with capital murder. According to court records, Wells was the boyfriend of the child's mother. A Wetumpka man was arrested for sex crimes in Chilton County on Thursday. 35-year-old Brandon Barnett was charged with 2 counts of human trafficking and 1 count of domestic violence by strangulation. According to court documents, Barnett knowingly offered $300 to a 17-year-old female for sexual favors and then attempted to strangle her. Former Montgomery Councilwoman Marsha Johnson plans to challenge the City Council's decision to remove her from office. Johnson claims she is still a District 3 resident, the district she was elected to represent. However, Johnson purchased a home 2 years ago in District 7 with a VA loan, which requires the military member to live in the residence. A special election for the District 3 seat is scheduled for September 1st. From the Blue Water Broadcasting News Center, I'm Sky Mosley.
AdamsMotorsports.com on the web, or Adams Motorsports on the Boulevard in Montgomery. That's at Adams Motorsports in Montgomery, where your pleasure is our business. Come by and learn more about the new Suzuki GSX 8R motorcycle and see for yourself the bar has officially been reset.
Checking United Community Skipper, Rich's forecast next, then the Movie Maven.
Well, a few minutes ago, we had a hit and run. Perry Hill Road, the 1000 block, that's right near Harrison. I-85 southbound at South Union had a disabled vehicle right near the center divider. That was a few minutes ago as well. Watch out for those folks. And Pike Road at Vaughn Road Crossing, that's on out Pike Road near Wallahatchie. Busy building afternoon traffic all over the area. We will keep you updated. Get $3,000 customer cash on a new Toyota Tundra. That's at McKinnon Toyota at the lowest tax rates in Alabama, and it's worth the drive. McKinnon Toyota, exit 212 off I-65 in Clanton. Buckle up, Wendell J. Montgomery Skywatch traffic.
Rich Thomas Weather is brought to you by Wiley Sanders Truck Lines.
Truckers, listen up. A $2,500 sign-on bonus only at Wiley Sanders Truck Lines. Work for a company that puts God and family first. 855-777-9785. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines.
Rich Thomas Weather.
Hi, everybody. Air conditioners will be working overtime over the next few days. Can't wait to see the power bill. High temperature today in the lower 90s. Lots of sunshine. Heat index near 100. Muggy tonight. Overnight low temperature down to about 73. Rain chances over the next few days. Very low, not 0, but 20% or less each day. Saturday's high 93, 94 Sunday, 95 Monday, Tuesday. Heat index near the 105 danger range. From the Blue Water Weather Center, this is Rich Thomas.
Live local talk. The River Region's only 24-hour News Talk FM station. News Talk 93.1 FM WACV.
Time for the Movie Maven, Miss Murray's Movie Minute, brought to you by AMS Studios. Relax, refresh, renew with AMS Studios. 95 Lightwood Road in Deatsville. AMS Studio, medspa.com, or call 782-9711. Now welcome the Movie Maven, Ellen Murray. Good afternoon.
Hello, happy
Hi.
Friday.
Yes, our work week here is almost over, and we're going to focus on things in theaters, starting with Supergirl.
Supergirl.
Still waiting to hear something good about it.
Yeah, I haven't heard anything really good. The critics score on Rotten Tomatoes is a 57.
Wow.
Which is really bad.
That's terrible. And
Regular.
at your suggestion, I watched The Critical Drinker, and he ripped it to shreds. Beautifully, too,
Yeah,
I might
he
say.
did.
So I'm betting that this movie barely grosses $50 to $60 million over the weekend.
Which would make it a over $200 million loss.
Wow.
Which, why even bother to make a movie if it's just
Exactly.
You know, there's
throwing money
one
in
thing.
the toilet?
Correct me if I'm wrong about this, but what's her name? The lady that's starring in it. I don't
Millie
like her.
Alcock.
Yes, there's something about her that is totally off-putting in the way she comports herself, and I'm surprised the producers didn't see that before they gave her this big opportunity. She just doesn't come across.
She really doesn't seem self-aware. She doesn't understand, like, you're out there trying to get people to watch the movie, not turn half your audience away, you dummy.
Yeah, she's pushed a lot of people away with her mouth, but just there's something like with Alfred Molina. How can you not care about what happens to him in a movie just by being him? She has none of that. Zero. The empathy column is empty in her case. We've talked about Disclosure Day just last hour. I said, don't let me stop you from seeing it, because Spielberg has his moments. But
This ain't one of them.
on the other hand, when you see all the black cars with the bad guys trying to chase the good guys, you'll hear this theme after about the third time. Yeah. The Benny Hill theme, it's farcical, but it's not supposed to be. That's the bad part.
Yeah, it does seem like the most incompetent group of special agents ever made, and none of them are willing to use their weapons to hurt anybody, which would not be realistic.
Toy Story 5, a big success as everybody expected. That's still in theaters.
For sure. 92 critics, 95 audience score. I had heard a rumor that Tom Hanks didn't do his own voice, that he gave them permission to just use AI. But I read today that that's not true. He did do his own voice for this, but he warned that there's so much of a recording of his voice that AI could be used in the future to make a whole movie without him.
I think it would catch all the help from his peers if he was letting AI reproduce his voice.
Yes, for real, especially in collecting the salary for it.
And they're all worried about AI replacing them out there. And you know what? I'm all for it, because I have to put up with these people. And there's so many that are just unlikable.
Well, I learned something else interesting, that Tom Hanks has a brother named Jim Hanks who has been doing the voice of Woody for 30 years for toys and theme parks and things like that. So he said, I'll be glad to take over the franchise if Tom wants to drop out.
No kidding.
Might make a little money there. I am having trouble getting excited. I'm seeing promos for it all over YouTubes and trailers for Young Washington. I don't know why I can't get excited about this, but this is all about George Washington's young years.
Yeah, when him in his 20s and fighting in the war and coming to his own as far as leadership. It's made by Angel Studios, which I think is a little strange, but they're really making these blockbusters these days.
Yeah.
And it's coming out 4th of July weekend, so it's going to be a big draw for Patriots. I think it looks pretty good, but I don't know. I only saw 2 reviews, and one of them said it was mediocre, but I'm not going to take that for gospel.
Yeah, you can't, because any company that has God-fearing roots, the critics, who are mostly from your left-wing rags and stuff, are going to...
Yes, they're going to be highly critical.
Here's the good part, though. They can't stop him. Mel Gibson and some of the things he's done and some of the other movies that are faith-based have been hugely successful, no matter what the critics say.
True.
In fact, I question whether they're really that influential anymore, Siskel and Ebert in their time could make or break a movie.
Yep. That's true.
Well, for them, it's a big circle jerk. They're meaningful to each other, but not to like the greater audience.
Yeah, well put. So that's what's in theaters this week. And if I had to pick one, another thing with this, it's a little on the long side. I could have edited that movie myself down to an hour and 45 minutes. eliminating at least one of those expensive car chases. It's amazing.
Yeah, the action seems rather gratuitous, like totally unnecessary.
Yeah, and if you do see it, friends, about the second or third time the big bad Blackmobiles go after the hero,
Truth or baloney?
see if you don't hear this song. Because it does get farcical. Miss Murray, thank you for your time this afternoon.
Thank you. You guys have a good weekend.
We shall do our very best. All right. We'll continue in a moment. We probably have time for a last-minute request at 2729228.
At Montgomery Men's Health, we saw a bunch of patients last month. Almost none came because of an ad. They came because something happened. A fight with a wife who finally said, "Get help." A breakup. A new relationship that made them aware of things they used to ignore. A photo a friend tagged them in. One guy said he just stared at himself in the mirror. And that was enough. If today's your day, call right now. 334-440-3663. I'm Dr. Smith, urologist and advisor to Montgomery Men's Health. Built on almost 15 years of treating men in Alabama, one patient at a time. Dedicated to ED, low T, and male performance. Here's what happens when you call. We book you this week. We'll get a lab in an hour. For ED, we walk you through your real options at the same visit. A plan before you leave. Don't let today turn into next year. Call now. 334-440-3663. That's 334-440-3663. MontgomeryMen'sHealth.com.
I was in foot pain for 20 years, trying to give it relief, buying all these different insoles. Drugstore insoles, custom insoles. I spent thousands of dollars. I bought all these products, and not a single one worked. I really, truly needed to have relief in my feet. And the Good Feet arch supports were what gave me the relief I needed.
For over 20 years, we've been helping people like Teresa actually live the life they love without their feet getting in the way.
They wanted to make sure that I got something that my feet felt good in, not somebody else's feet. I love the fact that I can wear these arch supports in all my shoes. I have boots, I have cowboy boots, I have running shoes, I have walking shoes, I have flat shoes, I have heels. It makes me so happy. If you ask my husband, he will crack up because there is no store I would rather go in than a shoe store. I'm Teresa, and that's my Good Feet story.
See what we can do for you with a free personalized arch support fitting at the Good Feet store.
We're located at 7341 East Chase Parkway in the shops at East Chase. Now hiring.
We get this question all the time.
Do you handle that?
Buying or selling a home?
Yes.
Commercial?
Yes.
Land or investments?
Absolutely. Hannah and Eddie Realty Group. One team.
Every real estate move. 334-322-0662.
Tired of spending your weekends fighting weeds, patchy grass, and a mower that never starts? Mosley Lawn Pros is the solution. They handle residential and commercial lawn maintenance, landscaping, cleanups, and property care so you don't have to. They show up on time, do the job right, and leave your lawn looking sharp every time. Stop stressing over your yard and start loving it. When it comes to your lawn, call the crew your neighbors and local businesses trust. One call, one crew, problem solved. Mosley Lawn Pros, built on hard work, driven by quality. Find them today on Facebook or Google.
Paid advertisement for non-attorney spokesperson. Victory Legal Network is not a law firm. Cases may be referred to participating law firms. Compensation is not guaranteed.
Attention parents. Was your baby born premature and then given Similac or Enfamil brand formula in the hospital? Studies now show that premature infants given cow's milk-based baby formula face a much higher risk of developing necrotizing enterocolitis, or NEC. If you or your loved one had a premature baby and was given one of these baby formulas, you may qualify for significant compensation. Visit govictory33.com now to see if you qualify. A recent jury awarded $60 million in compensation to the family of a child who developed NEC. Families are now taking action. Visit govictory33.com now to see if you qualify for significant compensation. If your baby was given Similac or Enfamil and later diagnosed with NEC, you may qualify for significant compensation, but time is limited. Strict filing deadlines apply, and waiting could mean losing your opportunity for justice. Don't wait. Visit govictory33.com today to see if you qualify. That's govictory33.com.
Paid for by Victory Legal Network.
On FM, on your smartphone, and online, the River Region's most trusted voice. News Talk 93.1 FM WACV.
I'm the one that they're singing about. Yeah, I'm the Stars and Stripes Forever.
Star Spangled Banner. You can call me Old Glory, but let's just keep it simple. Just call me Flag. Oh, say, can you see? Okay. Well, you probably don't recognize me. Say, who is that, Evel Knievel? No way. Yeah, you see, you can't recognize me because
I'm in my birthday suit. Yes.
I'm wearing the original 13 here. Yeah. I remember Miss Betsy sitting there going,
Oh, this could be the start of something big. Whoa.
yes. I was born June 14th, 1777. That makes me a Gemini. Predictable, crazy. Yes, I like the outdoors, and I'm the life of any party, whether it be Republican, Democrat, Independent, Socialist, anything libertarian, I'll be there. You know, I'm 204 years old. People say, Flag, how do you stay so young? Is it jogging? No. Is it tennis? No. It's waving. You know, we're talking about billowing, furling and unfurling. Richard Simmons, eat your heart out. Yeah, but it hasn't always been easy for me, though. I had a tough puberty. Yeah, war, famine, invasion. And 1861, well, I had a little skin problem that broke out into 34 stars. But now, well, little patience, and look what we got now. Look at this. Hold on here. Ha-ha! Ha-ha! Everybody's on here. Look at this. Alaska. Yeah, we got your Tennessee. How are you doing today? Here's Vermont. You can't get there from here. And there's California. For sure, totally. Before, you know, I had a tough time for a while. I've been in a lot of wars. They fired missiles and muskets at me, but you know, come the dawn's early light, I'm still there. You know what I'm talking about? And you know, I've been made into everything from designer jeans to T-shirts, and I've even been a cape for Mick Jagger. Well, all right, the Rockets red flag. But people haven't always been respectful to me. Sometimes it's been tough. There have been some people try and spit on me, trample me, burn me. Foreigners and occasionally some Americans too, but I don't let it get me down because I'm not a stay-at-home kind of flag. You know, I've been to Europe. I've been to both North and South Pole. I was at Iwo Jima. Recently, I've even been to the moon. You see me in all sorts of different postures. When I'm like this, that means everything is okay. When I'm upside down, well, put on your Mae West and hit the deck. But when I'm like this, well, that's not my favorite position because, well, that's half-mast. I don't mean to bum you out. I didn't come here to depress you. But I got to tell you something honestly. I haven't been getting out much lately. I guess it's not very chic to put up the flag anymore, you know. Muffin and I have a flag, but we haven't found it for very long. Hey, but look at it this way. Don't look at it as saluting me. Look at it as saluting yourselves. You know, hey, I'm just a flag, a symbol. You're the people. If I may say so from here, long may you wave.
Here's one we haven't played in a long time. What's the movie made we could hear this? Floyd the Barber. Floyd the Barber from the Andy Griffith Show.
Andy.
With The Godfather.
You know, I've been a barber for 35 years. And nothing like this has ever happened to me before. Well, you see what happened was Opie He used to be such a nice boy. Opie's been hanging around with some thugs, and they came into town one night, and they broke my barber pole. Ooh, you've got such nice hair, Don Caballero. It's so easy to cut. It's so healthy. Why, I've had that barber pole for 35 years, and I think Opie should be punished.
Well, Floyd, what is it you want me to do?
Well, I want you to kill those thugs, and maybe if you can just break Opie's arm, the way you broke my barber pole.
Well, Floyd, to kill these thugs would not be justice.
Yeah, but Don Caballero, it was such a nice barber pole. It had stripes and everything.
All right, don't worry, Floyd. Go out and enjoy the wedding. Leave it to me. And someday, and that day may never come, I may ask a favor of you. Perhaps a haircut or a trim. Or perhaps to lay down your life for me.
Oh, you know, on second thought, I don't think they broke the pole exactly. I think they just kind of bent it a little.
Our final request. Tim Hawkins again.
You have some lovely children and a lovely wife. You have a healthy bank account and had a healthy life, but you knew the day was coming. It was always meant to be. The doctor says it's time to have a colonoscopy. Oh, colonoscopy. A wonderful procedure, I'm sure you will agree.